Welcome, race fans. We're back this week with the FTRL Full Throttle Racing League here at Cup Series at Chicagoland for round 2. I got my good old buddy Joseph Lombard in the booth with me. Welcome, Joseph. Good to have you again back, buddy.
Yeah, it's good to be back here for the second race of the FTRL season, Bolts Designs FTRL Cup Series. Here at Chicagoland Speedway tonight, this is going to go from day to night transition, and should be some good racing. Going to be some pack race, and believe it or not, at Chicagoland, something you don't expect to see at all at this racetrack. But it's going to be a lot of fun to watch, and I'm ready for tonight's show.
All right, well, tune in later tonight, folks, for the Extreme Motorsports 99 Truck Series. And then coming up tomorrow night, the Laura Arca Series, followed by the OP Racing Super Speedway Series. That's coming up on MaxspeedTV. All right, looking at the race analytics, 74-degree air temperature, 76-degree track temperature. A little bit of a wind there, about 8 miles an hour out of the east. Tire window, they're doing 134 laps. That's 201 miles. Tire window about 50 to 60 laps. Fuel window, and I'm guesstimating them. They were telling me about 43 laps, but I think that might be just a little high. But these are ballpark figures anyhow. 30 to 38 laps I put down. 50 mile an hour down pit road. All right, let's get to the points here after last week's season opener at Daytona. Man, what a race last week it was. Will Klein coming home with the win, slipping up through the middle in fashion, as we always see him do, grabbing the win. Chad Oxendine in second there, 6 points back. Tied for third is Jared Darling and Cody Miller, 8 points behind. Caden Henry in fifth, 9 points back. Another tie here for sixth place, Howie Briss and Tony Hillbrands, 10 points behind. Josh Robin in eighth, 12 points back. Elijah Grassi in ninth, 13 points back. And Brandon Browning, top 10 here, 14 points behind. Joseph?
Cole Freilich and Nick Mullinex ties for 11th and 12th in points, 16 back. Femi Olat is sitting 13th in the points, 17 behind. Patrick Colby is sitting 14th in points, 19 back. Aaron Smith, who's fastest in practice currently right now here at Chicagoland Speedway, is 15th in the points, 20 points behind. 16th in points is Sean Williams, 21 back. Tied for 17th and 18th in points is Dallas Myhan and Spencer Owens. And then 19th in points is Tyler Ducharme, and Michael Keithley rounds out the top 20 in points, 25 points behind.
All right, very good. Well, 3 green-white checkers here if they need them. But last week, I think, would we use one?
We only used one. Hopefully, hopefully we don't use any. Hopefully we go to the full 134. But you never know with these kind of races. Anything can happen.
That's right. We made it, Joseph. Golly, man, it was pushing it, but I made it. I cut every corner I could cut, man. I'm telling you. But yeah, it was. They had to put up a qualifier to get in. There was a few extra guys. 43 cars is all that can make it in the race. I thought you could put more in a room than 43.
Apparently not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Maybe only at certain tracks, maybe, I guess. Because I know there's like if you go to, what is it, Spa, you can put like 60 drivers in there. Yeah, that would be crazy. All right, folks, well, we'll step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying. We got lots coming up here on MaxspeedTV tonight.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the red Busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame? You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land under the frame? In the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
All right, we're back, folks. Sorry about that. I thought I unmuted you there, Joseph. Guess I didn't. But qualifying's just getting underway.
And Keaton Jones, who had to participate in that heat race, made it into the show. He was the fastest in the practice. Of course, that's being out there in the draft. Let's see how qualifying plays out when it's just single car qualifying. 2 laps. And of course, Reed, the pole sitter, gets 1 bonus point.
Yeah,
So
very nice.
We'll see who can get that 1 bonus point for tonight.
Well, you were watching the qualifier, and by the sounds of it, I was listening to you guys because I was too busy doing other stuff here. But by the sounds of it, it sounded like that qualifier race was amazing.
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing qualifying race. There was 7 drivers trying to go for 3 spots, and they pretty much was on top of each other the entire 10-lap race. So I think we're going to see the same tonight with the drafting and the pack racing. Believe it or not, you see that at Chicagoland Speedway. It's pretty crazy, but should be a fun race tonight. But Alex Warren did win that qualifier, so he's in the show. Also along Sheldon Lockey and Keaton Jones that were the transfer spots.
Yeah, very good, man. Alex Warren, yeah. That name sounds familiar somewhere. He was probably in the league I broadcasted somewhere at one time.
And apparently there were 2 other drivers that wasn't able to show up. So I guess the whole top 5 of that heat race made it in. So that it also includes Zoltan Herzeg and Benjamin Miles.
Awesome. Well, heck, they didn't even need the qualifier then. What the heck?
Well, there were two drivers that still went home tonight that wasn't able to advance into the show.
Gotcha.
But right now, you look at qualifying, and Freddie De La Rosa is the fastest out there with the 29.82, just about a couple of hundredths faster than Justin Lisaby.
Hmm.
Hayes Booth,
Real
how
quick-
about third?
Real quick, there's one to keep an eye on. Real quick, let's talk just a little bit about last week's race, Joseph. Holy
man.
smokes.
Oh my gosh. How about if for any of you viewers that tuned in to last week's season opener at Daytona, man, it was a fantastic race. So what a great return to the F2RL League after 7 years. But fantastic finish. And of course, Rudy, we're still scratching our heads how Will Klein just somehow just pulls off these out of nowhere victories, because it seems like on the final lap, something happens in front of him and like a wreck, and he just able to tweak by. The C's part always opens for him, and he just grabs the victory. So Will Klein grabbing the victory at Daytona. Of course, it looks like right now he's not qualifying, which he normally doesn't really qualify. You don't see him do that often. Likes to start further back in the field and make his way up to the front. So we'll see what he could do tonight. But man, what a fantastic race that was last week, and we're looking forward to another fantastic race tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be like a mini Daytona right here tonight.
Pretty
These
much.
guys, yeah, they're going to be right on top of each other. We're going to see a lot of three wide, because you were watching that qualifier, and I heard you guys talking about it and saying that, man, there were three wide for the lead many times, or like for over a lap they were three wide, and like, you got to be kidding me, man. This track, not that it's not capable of handling three wide, it's just, that's insane. That is totally insane.
Well, how about right now, Femi Olat on the pole, 10 seconds left. We'll see if anybody can top that, but 29.79 doesn't look like so far anybody's going to grab that pole position.
Nope.
Well, take away that pole position from Femi Olat. So Femi Olat, one bonus point to him.
Yep.
He wins the pole for tonight's race here at Chicagoland.
Very good. All right, folks, let's go to the rundown here of the qualifying grid. Femi Olat indeed does take the pole with a 29.790. Congratulations to him. Freddie De La Rosa will now have to start on the outside of the front row. That's not a bad place to start from, though. Anthony Emery, third. Justin Lisenby, fourth. Hayes Booth starting fifth. Spencer Madden, sixth. Tony Hilbrand, seventh. Ariati, eighth. Tyler Ducharme, ninth. And Keaton Jones, 10th. Joseph?
Nick Mullinex will start in 11th. Josh Robin will start in 12th. Row 7, we got Elijah Gracia 13th. Cole Freilich 14th. Row number 8, we got Cody Miller 15th. Howie Briss will start 16th. Row 9, we got John Barry 17th and Dylan Patterson 18th. And then row number 10, we got Bobby Chaney 19th and Dallas Myhan 20th. Rudy?
All right, row number 11, Justin Gable starting 21st, Brandon Browning 22nd. Row number 12, Chad Oxendine 23rd, Michael Keithley 24th. Row 13, Taylor Fry 25th, Nicholas Kressel starting 26th. Row number 14 is Daniel Falkingham starting 27th, not taking a qualifying time. And on the outside of him is going to be the last week's winner at Daytona, Will Klein, starting 28th. Row 15, Aaron Smith starting 29th, and Alex Warren 30th. Joseph?
Spencer Owens 31st, Zoltan Herzog 32nd, Terrell Baker starts 33rd, Sheldon Lockie 34th, Tommy Gossett will start back in 35th with Sean Williams 36th, Jared Darling, the league owner of FTRL, will start 37th with Caden Henry 38th, Dominic Capalupa will start 39th with Cody Lama starting 40th, and then Patrick Colby 41st, Scott Shire 42nd, and Benjamin Miles will round out the field in 43rd. 43 drivers here tonight here at Chicagoland Speedway for 134 laps under the lights, as these cars are about to roll out in just a few seconds. And we got 4 onboard cameras that we have in store for you viewers tonight. One of them is Anthony Emery, who will start in 3rd. The other will be Terrell Baker, who's starting back in where is he? It looks like he's starting back in the 29th spot, or 28th spot, I'm sorry. What about Tommy Gossett, will start back in the 34th spot, having an onboard camera, and Chad Oxidine, who's starting back in the 23rd spot. We'll also have the onboard cam.
How come I can't find Terrell Baker? Why is it I can't find Terrell Baker?
Well, really quick before we get him to get this race going, we want to thank you viewers for tuning in on this Tuesday night here at Chicagoland Speedway, right here on MaxspeedTV, the second race of the FTRL Cup Series season, the Boast Designs FTRL Cup Series season. We'll see after 134 laps, packed racing here at Chicagoland Speedway under the lights. See who's going to get in the victory lane tonight. Looks like, yeah, I don't see Terrell Baker anywhere.
I got him.
In this. Oh, okay, there we go.
I got him. So if you want to drag him up here to get us started.
Oh, shoot, it's going to be too late. Oh, man, we don't have time. All right, well, we might have to skip out tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Enjoy the along for the ride here. Green flag is in the air. We're underway here at Chicagoland.
Wow. All right.
Right now, Femi Olat is leading the way, coming off turn number 2 on the outside. All of a sudden, that is the 18 of Anthony Emery up on the outside. Lizaby now down to the bottom, side by side for the second spot. Coming off turn number 4, Femi Olat is going to lead the first lap.
Wow. Unbelievable the way these guys are running right now. Unbelievable. Anthony Emery to the outside. Justin Lisenby inside. Hayes Booth sitting in 4th. I'm having some problems here. What the heck's going on with this?
Well, right now, it looks like the top 3 is single file. Femi Olat still leading with Anthony Emery second, Just Lisenby third. The battle is now on for the 4th spot. All of a sudden, on the inside is Tony Hilbrands. On the outside, that looks to be can't tell who that is. Jesus. Is that Nick Mullinex up on that outside? Yes, it is.
Wow. I guess my overlays.
That is Hayes Booth.
My overlays aren't used to a full field, I guess. Wow, that was crazy. It was like everything started freezing up on me. Sorry about that, folks. I had to restart them, but man. Yeah, that is Hayes Booth. And that's the guy we've been talking about. Look at this. Tony Hilbrands took a peek on the inside of Justin Lisenby. Whoa. Tony showing some impressive speeds here tonight.
Well, right now, Hayes Booth showing a lot of speed up on that outside lane from the 5th starting spot. Trying to go for the 2nd spot on Anthony Emery. Trying to do everything he can to use that outside lane to his advantage, especially coming off the corner. And maybe try to chase down Femi Olat, but Hayes Booth having a strong performance early on.
All right, Anthony Emery sitting here on the bottom. Riding along with old Anthony, just smooth as silk, man. Looking good. He's just staying focused right now in that 3rd spot.
Yeah, sitting there in that 3rd spot on the inside lane. He's watching the top 2 side by side for the race lead. Pretty much has nowhere to go right now unless he wants to make it 3 wide, but I think he's trying to take it easy early on. He had a terrible finish last week at Daytona. He wants to try to get a good result tonight, but right now, he's just hanging in there on that bottom lane on the inside in 3rd. But right now for the lead, Rudy, is heating up. How about Hayes Booth making that outside lane work on the outside of Femi Olat?
Yes, he is making some progress up there, and it's going to be pretty close at the line right here. Well, it wasn't quite as close as I thought it was going to be, but actually, that's not bad for not having any help right there, because Anthony Emery was actually helping Femi Olat with a little bit of draft help.
And now all of a sudden, Tony Hilbrands has moved to the outside, following behind Hayes Booth. Femi looked like he was trying to choose the lane, the block, right there on the back straightaway. It slowed down Hayes' progress. Did a good job on that. Now you got that inside lane working just a little bit better. That's still Femi Olat on the bottom. Anthony Emery now moving up high just a little bit. Justin Lisenby is there. How about Nick Mullinex all of a sudden moving down to the bottom lane?
And I'm telling you, these guys are still like flat-footing it around here.
Yeah, you could get away with that for a little while. The tires are still kind of good for these drivers right now. Once the tires start worrying about it, it's going to be a little bit harder to stay full throttle all the way around the corners, and you're probably not going to see as big of a pack racing as you see right now after the tires wear out. All of a sudden, to the inside, making a big move to the bottom on the apron. How about Anthony Emery going for the race lead?
Oh, yeah. Go get him, Anthony. Yeah, good job by Anthony. That is great, man. Well, I guess he kind of stuck his nose in there, and Femi had no option than just to let him go. You know, I mean, that's about all you can do at that point. Anthony Emery can lead his first lap.
Yeah, he does clear Femi Olad. Lizaby was giving him a good push. Whoa, look at Lizaby. Whoa, Lizaby sideways all over the place, trying to find the line to go. It looked like he was wanting to split the middle between those two to go for the race lead, but he had to think better of it. All of a sudden, in the picture in that fourth spot is Nick Molinex, and look who's dropping back through the field. How about Hayes Booth, who was battling for the lead a little while ago? He's back to the ninth spot. He's about to get passed again.
For some reason, Joseph, his car's not working as good up there on that high side now, since he's got about 10 laps on them tires. You know, that's usually about the fall off on them tires on these things. So he's taking it back to the bottom now. So he may be all right now.
He may have been a little bit aggressive on those tires early on, just trying to use that outside lane to work. But still a long race to go. It seems like he's got a good short run car, but after a few laps, seems like it fades. But battle for the lead is still on. Justin Lizaby on the outside of Anthony Emery now.
He wants to lead a lap bad.
And Molinex to the inside for second.
Wow, look at that. And a little bit of draft help there on Anthony Emery. A lot of people wouldn't think that would be very much help, but it is. Down the backstretch, and look at this.
Molinex making it 3 wide to the inside, going into 3.
Gotta be kidding me. Man,
and who's going to lead at the line? It looks like Emery will still lead him. Femi making it 3 wide in the middle.
Oh my gosh, he finally gets back down to the bottom there, closes that bottom back off so Nick Molinex can't get up there. Ooh, that was close.
Boy,
that put Femi back to the battle in the side-by-side there with Justin Lizaby now.
Look at that, 3 wide for the 5th spot right now.
I see
you got
that.
Spencer Madden on the very outside. Tony Hilbrands is there. Elijah Gracia is in that mix. Cole Freilich, Cody Miller are also in the picture, just battling to get in that top 5. Man, it is tight back there as well. Looked like they got back to double file, but it was 3 wide momentarily. And it looks like these guys are settling in just a little bit now. Nope, they're still 3 wide a little further back.
I was going to say, well, question here for you. What happened to Freddie De La Rosa? He started on the outside of the front row, and boy, he went backwards really quick. What the heck happened to him?
Yeah, it looked like he just didn't have anywhere to go early on. It looks like he's worked his way back down to the bottom, trying to figure out, he got outside the top 10 for a little bit, but now he's back inside the top 10 in that 9th spot. All of a sudden, grabbing into that top 10 as well. Well, he's been in the top 10 for most of this. Ariati, who started 8th, but Cole Freilich started 14th. He's in the top 10. Elijah Gracia started 13th. He's in the top 5. So we got some comers and goers early on in this race.
Daniel Falkingham in 18th after starting 41st on the field. Holy smoke, you talk about cutting the field in half, huh?
He's wasting no time. He wants to get up to the front as soon as he can. I know he's burning the tires doing that, but he wants track position. That's all he's wanting to do right now. His focus right now is just get track position. He's not too worried about the tires right now. He'll worry about that later on if he gets up to the front.
Right now. We got contact there. That was, I think it was Falkingham that got, I'm trying to find it here.
Yeah, Falkingham is actually, we were just talking about him. He just, actually it got started with Cody Miller, from my understanding.
Okay.
We're about to go back and take a look at what happened here.
Yeah, let's go back here and take a look. Okay, Cody Miller. I'm on Cody Miller here. Oh, yeah, him and Tony Hilbrands made contact.
Yeah, it looked like at the same time, Tony
Oh.
slid up while Cody was coming down. Oh, and
Yep.
John Barry, nowhere to go, 2 weeks in a row.
Oh,
Ariati
no.
also, no, I'm sorry, that was Sheldon Lockey that got a piece, but yeah, John Barry, nowhere to go. Remember, John Barry was caught up in
Yep.
an early accident last week at Daytona. This time, he does not avoid it again. But yeah, Falkingham, I guess Falkingham was just trying to avoid the accident, and he got turned around. I don't
Oh,
think
my.
Falkingham has too much damage. I think he's going to be all right. But yeah, big crash already early on coming off turn number 4.
Yeah, Falkingham. Yeah, I see that now. Wow. Well, Well, we got a brand new leader out there. Nick Mullinex is going to stay out. Him and Elijah Gracia, Cole Freilich, Justin Gable, Alex Warren, Terrell Baker, Jared Darling. We got about 10 of them stayed out. Everybody else come to pit road. Oh,
Let's see
maybe
if we
12, 13.
Yes. Oh, it looked like also that 14 of Elijah Gracia also got a piece of that as well, involved in that accident. So yeah, man, tough break for some of the drivers early on.
Well, who are you going to talk to?
Well, I would like to talk to our race leader, Nick Mullinex, see what he thinks about his race car. He came from the 11th spot. Nick Mullinex, you got a copy?
Nick?
Let me try this again. Nick Mullinex, got a copy?
I hear y'all. How everyone doing?
We're doing pretty well, man. Well, I tell you what, man, insane out there. Just pack racing. Just you guys all over the place trying to get up to the front, stay up front. You started in the 11th spot. You made your way up to the race lead. How's the car feeling, man? What is it like out there?
Feels pretty good if you're careful for the first few laps with the throttle and don't completely mat the gas just to keep the right front on it. At least I think that's what was benefiting me. For the most part, I just followed Tony through everybody and wasn't really being extremely aggressive with the gas. But beyond that, until it starts tightening up, which is extremely abrupt on corner exit, it's feeling pretty solid. I prefer things to be more on the loose side, and this is never going to be there, but for being a tighter car, it's definitely a solid one.
Awesome, man. Well, looks like it's pretty fun out there. It's pretty fun up here from the booth. Well, good luck out there, man. You guys are about to go back to the restart. Let's see what you can do out front.
Thank you. Y'all enjoy.
Oh, we will.
That's an understatement there.
All right, well, we're about to go back to the restart on lap 20. Just completed, about to complete 19 laps of this race. It'll be 115 laps to go. Nick Mullinex, your race leader, he chooses the inside lane. And I thought that was Elijah Grassi that got involved in that accident. That was my mistake. Apparently, it was Keaton Jones that may have been involved in that. I'm not 100% sure. But Cole Freilich third, Justin Gable fourth, Alex Warren fifth, Terrell Baker sixth, Jared Darling seventh, Tommy Gossett eighth, Dominic Capalupo ninth, and Benjamin Miles rounds out the top 10. The pace car is off, and here we go. Green flag back in here. We're back on the way, and man, did you see that big slide from Mullinex, Rudy?
No, man, I didn't. I was
It
back
looked
here.
like
We're riding along with Tommy Gossett right now, being he's inside the top 10 here, and man, we got another caution. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, we got another crash in the back. Oh, and we got another one that looked like got started. It looked like Patrick Colby got turned around as well. But yeah, it looked like two separate accidents took place.
Let's go take a look here. I'm on board here with Patrick Colby. Oh my God, they were like 5 wide back here. Are you kidding me right now? Oh,
Yeah,
he made
5.
contact there, and
Yeah,
he had to get out of it. Man, the car was all upset. And it looks like, oh man, Zoltan might have got a piece of that.
Yeah, Zoltan may have got a piece of that. I think Caden Henry also got a piece of that as well. And Tony Hilbrands may have been involved in it.
Oh no.
Just trying to take a look. Yeah, Tony Hilbrands spun on the back straightaway coming off turn number 2. He does not hit anything, or it doesn't look like anybody hit him, but man, tough break. Restart crash.
Yep.
But yeah, what I was referring to, what happened with and I looked back at the replay, it looked like Cody Miller made the contact with Patrick Colby to send him around. Zoltan Herzog barely missed it. But yeah, when I was looking at that restart with Mullinex, it seemed like as soon as he was hitting the gas, he was also touching that white line on that restart. So as soon as he hit the gas, the car lost control when he hit that white line. So yeah, a good break for him. Thankfully, he didn't spin the car around and lose too much control. He's still the race leader. But
is there
yeah, Rudy,
unlimited resets for this? No, can't.
No, there are not unlimited fast repairs for this at all.
Okay, well, Marcus put in chat there. He says there are unlimited fast repairs. No, there shouldn't be any.
No. According to what we got, there is no limit to fast repairs. So there is no fast repairs being used in this league.
What, it says no limit?
Yeah, which means, oh, it does say no limit. Well, no limit. No limit means there's none.
Oh,
there's no fast repairs.
Okay, all right, yeah, because if it had, okay, gotcha. Oh, I don't know. You see any cars tore up?
Well, now I just got confirmation that there is fast repairs. Apparently, there was I don't know the reason for it. Apparently, there wasn't supposed to be any fast repairs, but now Spencer Owens did confirm that in the chat that there are fast repairs. Unlimited fast repairs. That's,
whoa.
I don't know.
Well, that's going to change this whole race right there, because now people are going to be driving wild, you know?
Yeah, because all that damage that John Barry had in that accident, there's no damage anymore.
Yeah, I know it. Everybody's got a fresh car. All right, folks, here we go. Back to green, restarting on laps 24. We get down the back stretch. Oh, God, can you imagine? Unlimited resets. Oh.
So you could be torn up in that first accident and still have a shot to win this race.
Heck yeah.
So apparently, if they tow the car, from my understanding, they're out of the race. So there's that.
Okay.
But apparently, there was something was broken somehow, or someone broke it, and apparently they got unlimited fast repairs.
Dang, well, that's a heck of a note. All right, folks, here we go. Pace car turns left down pit road. Nick Mullinex ready to hit the loud pedal. And there we go, back to green here at Chicagoland for race number 2 for the FTRL.
Whoa, they're spreading out again. It looked like, I don't know if somebody didn't get going, or unless everybody's just ready to go, because they're already 3, almost 4 wide on this restart, especially around the top 10 spot.
Yep, Ben Miles, wow, look at this, from 40th up to 11th.
How about 3 wide for the race lead? Cole Freilich making a big move on the bottom lane, trying to get underneath Nick Mullinex and Elijah Gracia.
Cole Freilich's going to lead this lap. Holy smokes, go, Cole, go. Wow, awesome.
Dominic Capilupo, that second car in the inside lane. Oh, and who was that sideways? Freddie, what a save. In front of that whole pack, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Who did that last week? It was Femi Olat that did that last week in front of the pack.
Nick Mullinex.
Car in the wall. Nick Mullinex, and now Freddie's in the wall.
Oh, my gosh.
Look out, everybody. Oh, and who's that around? That's Spencer Madden involved, I believe. Also,
oh, my.
Yeah, I think Howie Briss is also in the crash as well, but a couple of cars went around. It all got started with Mullinex went into the outside wall. Freddie got a piece of it, and then all of a sudden, further up, Spencer Madden got turned around. We're under caution for the 3rd time early on.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. Right there, he went up into the wall. Now, I don't know. He might have got a little help there from Elijah Gracia. Did they make contact? Am I seeing that correct? No, they did not make contact. No, he actually made he got loose coming out of the corner there and made contact with Cole Freilich, actually. Nick Mullinex, he come down the hill right into the side of Cole Freilich. And that put him up into the outside wall. Well, when guys were trying to check up to get by him, Freddie lost it too. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, well, what happened, there was a big crash coming off 4, and it looked like Spencer Madden got, I can't tell who he got hit by. It looked like, I don't know if he lost it on his own or Caden Henry got in the back of him, but that involved Hayes Booth got a piece of it. Howie
Good
Brisk got
Lord.
involved. So there were about 2 or 3 different wrecks happening all at once.
Yep. We're going to go back here and look at Spencer Madden, see what happened here with him. Because this is where everybody was trying to dodge. They seen what was going on up there on that outside line. And there's where the smoke happens. More cars got involved. Josh Robin a little loose in the middle. And Spencer Madden caught the white line and comes up right in front of the number 19 there. Oh, man.
Peyton Henry, yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to point out Dallas Myhan also got a little bit of piece of it. I think he's all right. But yeah, it looked, like I said, it looked like 2 or 3 accidents were all happening at once.
Yep. Wow. See what I said about the guys that are driving over their heads right now? They need to calm down.
Yeah, I mean, I understand there's pack racing involved, but I think some of these drivers are being a little bit aggressive. And, you know, since now there are unlimited fast repairs, I think people are just wanting to be aggressive. But I think at the same time, you got to start using your head a little bit.
Well, 2 drivers out of the race, Joseph. Brandon Browning and Spencer Owens out of the race. They must have had to tow.
See if we could get a quick word with Cole Fraley before this restart. Cole, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
I'll tell you what, man. All of a sudden, you're out front. You start 14th, leading the race. Great view for sure. What's it like out there from your perspective? It seems pretty wild from up here.
If you took hell and put it on a racetrack, that's kind of what this is. It is very scary because I've been about 3 wide 3 different times, back of the field, middle of the field, front of the field, doesn't matter where. And I pretty much killed Nick there, and I'm sorry for it. But yeah, I'm surprised to even be leading right now.
Well, it's good to be leading, man. You know, great view up ahead of you. You're in control of the restart, and hopefully you can keep that car out front. How's the car feeling out there around that traffic? Is it tight? Is it loose? Is it handling it right? What is it like for you right now?
Well, I got behind there, and it was getting tight. I think we got something going on here. There's a few people leaving, but
whoa, we got a crash right here. Watch out, Cole.
Yeah, I think we're gonna switch sessions because there was something with the fast repairs. So yeah, I think we'll figure out what's going on and then take it from there. Hopefully, I get to keep this lead though, because it's pretty nice out here.
Okay, well, yeah, we just got word that apparently the session is about to be closed. What happened was something went wrong with the fast repairs, and apparently we're gonna have to quickly switch sessions. Man, that's too bad because this was turning out to be a good race. So.
All right, well, in that case, watch this, boys.
Hey, you know what? That's your practice burnout for later on, right?
Kind of a reverse lap too.
All right, folks, we'll be back as soon as we get it sorted out and get into another room here. Folks, we'll be right back here as soon as we get the other room up. So don't leave. Don't go anywhere. We got a lot of racing. It's going to be interesting here coming right up. So stay with us. Don't leave. We'll be right back. All right, we're coming right back, folks. Just stay with us. We'll be right there in just a minute. All right, we're back, folks. We're in the other room, so thank you for being patient there. We do appreciate that very much. There was apparently they did have it set right from what Joseph was saying there, and for some reason it was giving them unlimited reset. So it definitely made the guys drive over their heads a little, like I was saying. But we're in the other room, so we're just waiting here. They've got just a few seconds left here. And I guess we're going to requalify, but they are going to give Femi credit for taking that pole position in that previous room. So that's good, Joseph, because he deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate what did happen, because it looked like that last room, some great racing was going on.
Yeah.
And I guess that's also why we saw the aggression early on as well, because there was a fast repair glitch. Apparently, from my understanding, the fast repair was turned off, but apparently,
Right.
I maybe from my understanding, maybe I could be wrong about this. Fast repair was turned off, but apparently there was a glitch where it's giving them unlimited fast repairs. So,
Yep.
so and that's why we saw the aggression early on. People driving over their heads because they have the access to drive however they like, but.
Right.
It's a shame, stuff like this happens. There's nothing you can do about it, but hopefully you could just hope this session works just fine and we'll just get back to racing, and Rudy and I would be back on the calls just like we were doing, and we'll be up on the edge of our seats again.
Well, the good thing about it is they did, well, I don't know if it's a good thing. Well, I don't know. But anyhow, they did shorten it to 100 laps instead of the 134 because they already ran 30 some laps in that other race, but they are back out on the track here, so.
So yeah, qualifying is getting underway, and of course, no matter what happens in qualifying, Femi Olat is going to get credited with that one bonus point for winning the pole in that last session. So, which is fair. I think that's the right call because that's one point that can make a difference from making like the playoffs. And I remember there's a gold cup and a silver cup that these guys are going for, and I think that's fair just to not take away that one bonus point, because one bonus point could make a difference in that. So right now we'll see some qualifying times go up, but again, so whoever wins the poll for this session will not be credited with that one bonus point. This is just to get the qualifying out of the way and stuff. But yeah, originally the race was 134 laps, but fortunately when we had the closed session, we did complete around 30 laps already in that last session. So it has been shortened to 100 laps. Still 3 green, white checker attempts. This race is still going to go under the lights. There are 5, no tire changing in this race. And yeah, fast repair limit is at 0 this time. So 0 fast repairs. So apparently we got everything fixed up, and these guys will be back going and just be back in a few minutes, and hopefully get this race back.
So they're not going to qualify, or what? Or what are they doing? What are they lining up like they were in the last one?
I have no idea. Nobody has put in time, but it does look like that Femi Lat, we look at that leaderboard, even though no one's posted a time yet, is, on top of that board. So hopefully, maybe they're just going to keep it like that. I don't know. So
I don't know, because I do know that if you can get all the names and plug them in there, but they couldn't have done it that fast. That's not something you can do in in 2 or 3 minutes. Put everybody's name in there like they finished or was running in that race.
Well, Jared Darling is up here in the booth. Jared, you got any information for us?
I just want to apologize for all this. We just kind of made a mistake a little bit with getting everything going here, but we're gonna go ahead and say that we were under a lightning delay here. So that's
yeah,
lightning delay here in Chicagoland. So yeah, no, apologize for the confusion. We started that heat racing thing, and we had to remake the lobbies like 2 or 3 times today, and we just messed up on the fast repairs. So had to get that right, or else the race just wouldn't have been good to watch. So just appreciate everyone's patience, and you guys especially, and everybody in the league.
Is anybody going to qualify?
Yeah, there will be. We're going to re-qualify, so we will do that, and the race is going to be 100 laps, and we'll have 3 sets instead of 4 sets of tires. So the race just be a little shorter because we already ran 30 laps. And everybody agreed on this call. Everyone thought it was the right move, because with fast repairs, the race just would have not been good. So
you only got one qualifier right now, Ariati. That's it. Nobody else is qualifying.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, some of the stuff happens, and now that it looks like everything's situated, we'll be back on the edge of our seats, ready to go racing again. And what was the racing like out there from your perspective? I mean, I know a lot of people were driving over their heads because it was, just unlimited fast pairs. They think they could race however they want. But from your perspective, how was it like down there?
Yeah, it was definitely wild. I mean, before that first run, before everybody kind of realized what had happened, I mean, thought it was good, solid racing, but everyone's just on top of each other. There's a lot of grip in the track. It's a day-to-night race, and a lot of grip in the track. It's a little tight as the tires wear off, and so I mean, people just got to be patient with we're all on. There's 43 of us here, all on top of each other. So, but I was happy with how the race started until that first caution came out. It was pretty solid, and again, I just want to, everybody came together and we made this decision, and I'm glad that everyone is 100% agreed with everything what we're doing right here, and hopefully it'll be worth it and put on a good show here for this actual 100 lap race now.
So apparently, Jared, I'm looking at chat right now, including Falkingham, and there are a couple other people in chat saying this is also the wrong session. Are they trolling, or are they?
No, this is that we are now in the right session. this is right.
Yeah, I thought so. This looked like the right session, even though Ariati just won the poll for no reason.
Wait a minute. Oh, there should be a third session that came up, actually. Are you guys in the second one?
Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me.
Nobody tell us anything.
You're joking, right?
Us anything. Okay, so apparently what we're seeing is that...
we're in a practice session right now, and the qualifying's about to start in 30 seconds.
They're in the wrong session.
It's a third session, my bad, because Anthony messed up again. So
gotcha.
we're all in a session about to qualify.
We're coming back, folks. We're in the third room, so that's where we're trying to get in here. If you just be patient with us, we'll be right there. Just in about a minute, we'll be right there. Just trying to get everything set up here and started up, and we did not know. I mean, I don't know why everybody joined that room if they weren't going to race in it. That don't make any sense, but we'll get her figured out here. All right, we're back. This time we have cars in the room, folks. Golly, we have cars. Yeah, we were experiencing some technical difficulties there, but we got them ironed out. What wasn't anything on my end. It was the server thing here that they finally got it straightened out here. So we should be seeing some good racing here right directly.
Yeah, everything is straightened out. We are good to go this time around. But yes, just want to let you guys know, for those that just tuned in, unfortunately, under the first session, we had an issue when there was a fast repair glitch. Apparently, it got messed up. It was set to unlimited when it wasn't supposed to. So we completed 30 laps before anybody realized why that happened. They had to close the session off, and that's why we're in this new session. We completed about 30 laps. Now we have another 100 laps to complete this race. So this race is still under the lights. Fast repairs are still at 0 now, which is supposed to be, which is a good thing to see. Tire set limit is now at 4. This race is still going under the lights here at Chicagoland. So back to racing. Man, Rudy, you know, you gotta feel for Jared Darling, you know, being the league owner. You cannot not imagine the stress and the anxiety that goes through the roof when something goes wrong in the server. But nothing that he did wrong, you know, unfortunately glitches happen. But thankfully, it looked like everything is straightened out now, and we're gonna go back racing. We're gonna be on the edge of our seats again.
We said that, this is like deja vu. Is it Groundhog Day? I'm kidding.
Might be.
I'm kidding.
I didn't think Groundhog Day was in October, but I guess we got a second date of that.
Maybe there is one in November. We didn't know about it. All right.
Well, it looks like the qualifying session is over. It looks like now again, Femi will be credited for the 1 bonus point for winning the pole in that last session, regardless. Even though he's starting second in this race, it looked like Freddie got the pole during this group qualifying. So I guess we'll try to.
Well, we've lost a lot of drivers that were in the first session that are not here in this one.
We'll be all right. We still have some good old racing.
Do you see Zoltan in there? See Zoltan.
Yeah, I don't. I see let me see about. I see 41 cars in here right now, so we're missing 2.
I got 40.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
You can never tell.
All right, well, I guess
there's no qualifying. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if anybody knows what's going on. Let's run down through the grid here. Freddie De La Rosa taking the pole, actually beating Femi Olat because he was a pole sitter in the first one. So second and third place will be Nicholas Caressel, Sheldon Lockie starting 4th, Justin Gable 5th, Justin Lisenby will start 6th, Anthony Emery 7th. Excuse me. Golly, hate to do that in you guys' ears. Hayes Booth in 8th. Caden Henry starting 9th, and Cole Freilich 10th. Joseph?
Spencer Madden will start 11th. Keaton Jones will start 12th. Dallas Myhan 13th. Josh Robin 14th. Daniel Falkin will start 15th. Tony Hillbrand 16th. Tommy Gossett 17th. Howie Briss 18th. Cody Miller will start 19th, and Chad Oxstein will round out the top 20. Rudy?
All right. Elijah Grassi at 21st, Michael Keithley 22nd, and here goes my overlays all messed up again. What the heck is going on? There's something serious going on. I don't know what it is, but Taylor Fry 23rd, Ariotti 24th. Nick Mullinex will start 25th, Dylan Patterson 26th, Will Klein 27th, Bobby Cheney 28th, Alex Warren 29th, and Spencer Owens 30th. Joseph?
Tyler Ducharme 31st, Terrell Baker 32nd, Sean Williams 33rd, John Barry 34th, Jared Darling 35th, Dominic Capalupo 36th, Cody Lamas 37th, Patrick Colby 38th, Scott Shire 39th, and James Coulibaly will round out the top 40th, and Benjamin Miles will round out the field in 41st place.
I don't even have them on here. Let's try restarting it again. I don't know.
So we will continue on with this race once again. It'll be 100 laps this time around under the lights here at Chicagoland Speedway. Just want to say thank you to all of you guys, all the viewers, for tuning in on this Tuesday evening here on Max Speed TV. We apologize for the technical difficulties, mainly due to the iRacing server, but everything seems to be under control now. We'll be back to racing, and Rudy and I will be back calling the action and stuff. But this is the second race of the Boss Designs FTRL Cup Series. Once again, here at Chicagoland Speedway. Of course, we know somebody...
TCB up here this time, or no?
I got him this time. But yeah, we didn't have time to get TCB up here the first time around because we ran out of time. But this time we got him to get us going once again. TCB, you got a copy?
Gotta find him.
I got him already. TCB, you got a copy?
Hey, you found me?
Oh, absolutely. Found you this time, buddy.
I don't have you. I don't have you. You're not on my list. So
okay. Well,
go ahead.
Anyways, you ready to go, TCB?
Oh yeah, Joe. I guess I'm ready to go for. I mean, technically the third time. But anyways, here we are. Here at Chicagoland. All right, boys, here we are here at Chicagoland, the Windy City. Can I get a good old Windy?
All right, the green flag is back in the air here at Chicagoland Speedway. And going through turn number 1 right now, that is Freddie De La Rosa leading the way on the inside. That second car on the inside, Nicholas Caressel pushes him by down the back straightaway. Femi Olat drops back to third on the outside. Here comes Nicholas Caressel to the outside going for the race lead.
Yeah, okay. James Coulibaly is coming down pit road for some reason there. Kind of threw off my overlays a little bit, but Justin Gable, second place. Wow.
Yeah, Justin Gable moving himself up to second. There's Justin Lisenby, the third car in the inside lane, going for the third spot. Still on that outside lane is Nicholas Caressel and Femi Olat, who's dropped all the way back to the 5th spot now. Anthony Emery now the 4th car on the inside. They're 3 wide back there for the top 5.
It's just like we never left that first room, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. They're still racing like they were in that last room. They're still pack racing. And like I said early on, Rudy, you could get away with it with these fresh tires right now under this circumstances. You know, pack racing for now, but then after the tires wear out about several laps, it's going to spread out just a little bit more. But right now, enjoying the show. How about Justin Gable now, the only car in that outside lane going for the fourth spot, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's going to get past there. Sheldon Lockie goes into fourth now. And here comes Femi Olat following up through on the bottom. Oh, wow. Man, I'll tell you what. That was insane right there. Sheldon Lockie's car just about stepped out on him.
And Femi Olat now trying to make a move to the inside of Sheldon Lockie now for the fourth spot. Anthony Emery taking a peek to the inside of Justin Lisby for that second spot. Let's see if he could be there going to one. No, he cannot. He will fall back in line, still running in that third spot.
Boy, they slammed the door right on him, didn't they? Woo.
Absolutely, they did, but Emery still peeking to the inside, but it's not enough to get underneath Lisby to make a run for it through the corner. Let's see what he could do off turn 4. And right now, no, looks like he's going to stay right behind Lisby for now.
Yeah, probably best that he does that for at least for the time being, you know. Well, bad news for Chad Oxendine. I don't know why, but he is all the way back here. He is clear back right now in 31st. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable right there, man. I can't believe it. He started 20th and he's all the way back to 31st.
Yeah, just want to remind to the viewers, we got 4 onboard cameras for tonight's race. We got Anthony Emery, who's running up towards the front now. We got Terrell Baker, Tommy Gossett, and Chad Oxendine. Those 4 drivers have webcams. As a matter of fact, yeah, all 4 of those drivers does have webcams. But yeah, you're riding on board with Chad Oxendine. And again, Rudy, you know, just very calm, you know, just hanging back right now. I think he's hanging back just for a little while, just in case if there's a big wreck in the front of him, he can avoid all that. You know, still plenty of racing left to go.
He just got right out of it there. What the heck's going on with Chad Oxendine? Something is broken or something here. He's got damage on his car too.
He does have damage on this car. Something's wrong.
Yeah, he's coming into pit road. Oh man, tough break for Chad Oxendine.
He's got some damage in the back.
Yeah.
So, there's a car sideways on pit road.
Yeah, who was that? Michael Keithley? Was it Michael Keithley, I think?
Looked like it was Michael Keithley, but yeah. You know, I thought at first Chad Oxendine was just hanging back just early on, but I don't know if he got that damage, Rudy, on the front end on a restart, on that restart. I don't know where that came from. We're hoping to get some word about that soon.
That's kind of upsetting, really, because you know he's sitting there getting it fixed too. Oh, he just went to 40th place. Tough break for Chad Oxendine. Well, he's not in the top. Or I'm sorry, he is second in points. I'm sorry. You know who we're missing here tonight? How about our points leader? Okay, never mind. We'll climb back here. He's back in 28th, battling with Josh Robin. I'm sorry, I didn't see him there.
And I just got word that apparently Chad Oxendine got crashed before they even took the green flag.
Oh my gosh.
That's what happened. I don't know if now he didn't tell me if that happened when they just dropped the green flag. He got turned around from behind, but apparently that's what happened to Chad. Just got involved in the wreck, and now Chad, he's at least going to be 2 laps down.
Yeah, he's back out on the track, but yeah, it looks like he was under about 48 seconds, time enough to get quite a bit of that damage fixed up. Hopefully, all of it. Here comes Lisenby to the bottom inside Anthony Emery. I think he was kind of being pressured by Femi Olat right there too, because Femi was like, come on, either go or get out of the way, you know?
Yeah, Anthony Emery, man, he wants to get up to that front, but Freddie doing a very good job holding these two up. But Liesby hanging tough on that bomb. Anthony hanging tough on that outside. Femi now underneath Anthony Emery for that third spot. And I tell you what, we got some comers coming into the top 10 and top 5. How about Daniel Falkham, who started 15th in this session? All of a sudden, he's up in that 7th spot. He's on the move early on. Now up to 6th.
Anthony Emery goes back to 4th.
Look at that single file top 7 right there. That's crazy.
Oh man, I'm telling you, this is insane. The way these guys are running, it's just like super speedway racing right now.
Apparently, also word that Michael Keithley was involved in that checkup with Chad Einstein, so that's what we saw. Why Michael Keithley was standing up here, so he took his car behind the wall. Wow, look at this battle for the lead. Man, was Femi trying to side draft Liesby right there? What?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he just took a peek to the inside for the race lead on Freddie.
And yeah, well, he didn't quite get the run down into the corner there that he needed, but Freddie trying to hold him up. And you know, it's good to see those two back racing each other this hard, because you know, I can remember a few seasons ago, and I think it might have been an SRA or something, but those guys, whenever they were racing around each other, it was just amazing racing, because both of them run about equal. I'm going to say, you know, maybe they might disagree with me, but it just appeared that way, that they raced pretty much equal. And to see them two battling side by side, wherever you found one, you found the other one. Uh-oh, we got a spin. Hayes Booth.
You got a spin. Hayes Booth have gone around. No caution. Oh, Spencer Madden was also involved in that as well. No, oh, and there's the caution.
Yeah, I think
Caution
Spencer
is
come
out.
back up. Spencer come back up onto the track there, I think, and brought it out. But let's see what happens here.
And we're about to take a look. It looked like it got started with Spencer Madden. He was side by side with Cole Freilich on that inside.
Man, yeah. It's like his car just broke to the right and went right. Or, well, I'm not going to say that for sure, because looking at it, let's look at it from a different angle here. I don't know if Cole Freilich, I guess they made contact right here. Yeah, him and Cole Freilich goes into the wall, but here comes Spencer Madden right down across the nose here.
Had nowhere for Hayes Booth to go. Just nowhere to go. Just an instant bystander.
That's a bummer for both of them guys, but thank goodness the wall wasn't involved. Now, Cole Freilich did get a piece of the wall, so we will check in. Let's look at his car here, see if we can see any damage, if I can find him. Where is Cole Freilich? And my eyes are getting so bad, I guess. Okay, he's up here. He's coming in. Get it checked out. Oh, good deal.
Like
Tommy Gossett stays out.
Yeah, Tommy Gossett stayed out. Of course, he's one of our onboard shots for tonight's race.
Yeah, but he's got it so dark in his room you can't hardly see him. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Maybe he wants it dark, so none the other drivers, like the other 3 drivers that has cameras, they're like, all right, how is Tommy Gossett driving? Like, what's his secret?
Yeah. It's pretty dark.
Speaking of Tommy Gossett, let's see if we could get a word in with him real quick. Tommy Gossett, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do. How are you doing, Joseph?
We're doing pretty well, man. We're just hanging in there through all the chaos and server issues, but we're still having a good time. Well, you stayed out under that caution. Of course, we got an onboard camera with you. You seem pretty dark in that room, man. A nice colored keyboard it looks like you got there. Are you just trying to keep secrets on your driving abilities out there?
Just don't like racing with my lights and stuff on. Don't worry, on Thursday I'll have some new lighting and stuff that's not so bothersome to me coming in. So this will be the last race where I'm this dark.
Sounds good, man. Well, it looks like you're down pit road. Hold on, we don't want you to accidentally miss your pit box because we're talking to you. All right, good stall right there. So what's the racing like down there for you? Because it's been pretty wild from up here.
Do not like this type of racing at all. You can't get strung out from anybody. It's people who are 2/10 slower than you a lap when you're by yourself are magically faster than you when they have the draft. I'm not a fan of it at all.
Well, hopefully, maybe you'll be a fan of it if you get in victory lane tonight. Good run out there so far, man. Looked like you did come down pit road, but you did get a lap led to get a bonus point, so that's pretty nice. Well, good luck out there, man. We'll be watching you from time to time, and hopefully you can stay out of trouble.
Thanks. I hope to be there at the end.
Sounds good.
Well, Patrick Colby stays out to lead a lap.
Yeah, Patrick Colby, the race leader now.
Yeah. Elijah Gracia and Ben Miles, all three of them stayed out.
Yeah, so pretty much the top four we're seeing right now have stayed out on the racetrack. Looks like we just got the one to go signal. We'll be back to the restart on lap 21. It'll be 80 laps to go. We'll see, Patrick Colby, he started in the 38th spot. Elijah Gracia at 21st. Dylan Patterson 26th. And then Miles started all the way back in the tail end of the field. So, man, we're going to have some, we definitely have some drivers that's trying to get some track position. Let's see how they can handle being at the top.
All right, here we go, folks. On the back straight.
Could be an interesting restart right here.
Watch for wheel spin because, like I said, with these guys, they've got 20 laps on them tires out there right now. Watch for some tire spin. I don't want to see it, but it may happen. They may stack up behind them. Those guys are going to be right on the loud pedal. All right. Pace truck heads to pit road. Old Freilich, he does hit the gas a little gingerly, but he does mash it, and we are back under green here at Chicagoland.
Yeah, Patrick Colby got a good restart there. I think he wanted to get that good restart so he could try to pull away. The first guy that I see that did come down pit road for those fresh tires and fuel is Justin Lisby. All of a sudden, he just moved himself back up to the fourth spot. But now it's pretty much single file through the top four down the back straightaway. There goes Lisby now for third on Patterson.
Yep, he's going to pass up Dylan Patterson easily there. That's the difference between 20-lap old tires.
Oh, yeah. Compare from old tires to new tires, it makes a big difference, even on 20 laps. Well, now here comes Lisby for the second spot. How about Elijah Gracia just throwing it up there on the outside lane, getting a big run, going for the race lead?
He is, man. I'll tell you what, he threw it in there really hard.
Really aggressive.
I thought maybe for a minute there that they were going to go three wide for the lead, but Lisenby said, no, I think I'll save that for another day or something. But
save that for later laps.
Yeah,
I
later
feel
laps.
It's going to happen later on. Well, now he takes a look to the inside on Colby for the lead. Elijah falls back to third on that outside lane, but Lisby still trying to take the advantage on that bottom lane. He's going to do it right here. Nice run on the bottom lane. He takes back over the race lead. Here comes Freddie now making a charge. Femi Olat the same way. 3 wide for the second spot.
Unbelievable, man. These guys are unbelievable.
And look at that, even further back in the field, they're almost 4 wide, Rudy. This is pack racing at Chicagoland. Believe it or not, you see this at Chicagoland Speedway. That's crazy.
Yep, Sean Williams right into the mix of things. Started 33rd tonight, and he's up to 9th right now. He's actually passing up more and more cars as they go by here. Up to 7th.
Here, Femi Olat just had a great run coming off turn 4, just took over the race lead away from Lisby, and that's Sheldon Lockie now for second.
I know it. I see that.
Anthony Emery for third. All of a sudden, it seemed like Justin Lisby did not do well up on that outside lane just this past half lap. Here comes Molinex getting a run on him. And how about Sean Williams? Yeah, like you mentioned, Sean Williams all the way up to the 7th spot. Now trying to get in the top 5.
Man. Or do you think Lisenby might be saving tires a little bit?
He could be. You know, we've seen him do that before in other leagues, so he might be doing that.
Yep.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Here comes Emery now with the run on Lockheed to the inside, off turn number 2, down the back straightaway, while Femi is leading the way. Anthony Emery inside, Sheldon Lockheed outside. And Emery, with the advantage on that bottom lane, is going to clear Lockheed for that safe spot, and now he's going to go try to chase down a lap.
Wow, running good right now. Anthony Emery, man, staying focused for sure. This is good. This is just exactly what he needs. Oh my
Boy.
gosh.
Lockheed looked like he wanted to block Molinex, but Molinex was not having any of that. He goes to the inside for the third spot. Sean Williams is going to follow through to try to push him by. Sheldon Lockheed go for 4th. No, Sean's going to try to make it 3 wide.
He's down on the apron.
He thought better of it, though. And look at all of a sudden, the top 5 just pulled away. All of a sudden, between 5th to Cody Miller, it's about 1.2 seconds. Whoa, look at this bow. Look at Molinex making a big move to the inside for second. Oh, and he slides up a little bit, gets into Anthony. Anthony hangs on. He's going to lose a couple of spots, but that was a close call for Anthony. Good save right there. Oh, man, Rudy. It's only lap 29, and these guys are racing like it's the last lap.
I know it. This is nuts.
All of a sudden, Sean Williams now to the inside of Lockheed, trying to go for the 3rd spot. Molinex trying to take a peek to the inside of Femi Olat for the race lead. Can't do it. He falls back. That second car in line. Sean Williams trying to peek for the inside for second all of a sudden. Sean's got a car right now,
Here goes
Rudy.
Molinex.
Wow, and Molinex. Femi.
Wow.
Whoa. Something wrong with Femi right there, unless he's trying to get out of there right now. It looks like he's going to drop back to the 5th spot.
Yeah, I think that might have been just a little bit too much for him. He did not want that. Here goes Sean Williams for the lead. From 33rd to the lead, and he leads his first lap of the race today.
Oh my gosh, Rudy. This is just intense racing early on here at Chicagoland Speedway. Viewers, what do you think about this race already so far? If it's like this right now, can you imagine what the final laps are going to be like later on? Molinex now taking a peek back to the inside for the race lead. Molinex got a fast car early on, too. I watch out for him to have a shot to win this race.
Yep, here he comes back, and he's going to finally lead his first lap of the race. Sean kind of took it from him on that last lap, so Nick grabs a bonus point.
Sheldon Lockheed now for second. Will easily get by Williams.
I'm telling you, the way these guys are swapping the lead up here, this is insane, man.
Oh, it's
Go back to
incredible.
6th place. Will Klein, last week's winner, started 27th, and here he is running in 6th place.
I watch out for him too. It seems like, he started 27 all the way up to 6. He's going to be, if he gets up to the front, he's going to be fast up there. See if he can make it back-to-back victories to start off the season. They're coming up on a slow car. That's Cole Freilich, who got involved in that last crash. That first incident looks like he's going to go a lap down. Tough break for him as well. Because remember, he was the race leader until they had this switch session. So that's a tough break.
Yeah, now Chad Oxendine is a lap down too, so those two will be battling for that lucky dog position. And Chad seems to be pretty much fixed up enough where he's still very fast, but Cole Freilich's not nowhere near as fast as he was at the beginning of the race.
Back up front, it seems like now Nick Molinex still your race leader. The top 5 are pretty much half a second from each other. Then it's back to Will Klein, about another second half back from the race leader. How about Jared Darling, your FTRL league owner? Started 35th in this race. He's all the way up to the 8th spot. Cody Miller, who started 19th, he's up to 9th. And Alex Warren, who won the heat race to get into tonight's show, he's in the top 10.
Yeah, he just passed Cody for that 9th place right there. So good run for Alex Warren. Very nice. Tyler Ducharme, there's another one battling here with Taylor Fry. He's going to get it, and he started 31st and up to 11th. But some guys are able to hang on to this save tires and be fast, Joseph. So you know that's an art. If you can save tires and be fast, that's an art, in my opinion.
I 100% agree with you right there. Sometimes it's not easy saving tires when you got a field around you as well, but some are managing it pretty well. Back
Massive
up front,
skills.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Back up front, Molinex has pulled away to a 0.3 of a second lead over Femi Olat. Femi just got back to the second spot, and now that is Anthony Emery just got back to third, Sean Williams fourth, Sheldon Lucky fifth, and closing in is Will Klein to the leaders as well. But Molinex, I tell you what, Rudy, he is doing a very good job holding it to a 0.3 of a second lead right now.
Yes,
he
he
seems
is
like
doing
he's
a
got
good job.
he's got a fast car in clean air.
Well, Chad Oxendine does pass. He does pass Cole Freilich, so he is the lucky dog right now, and you know that would put him right in that lucky dog position, just in case the caution comes out. Boy, and I'll tell you, he looks very serious in the face right there, Joseph. I'm telling you, he is taking this stuff very serious.
Oh yeah, I mean, tough break for him even before the green flag of this race. Got that damage, had to come down pit road to fix it, but he seems like he's back on pace. Yeah, he's only a lap down right now. If he can't get that caution, he'll be the first car lap down, get the lucky dog. But he's gonna need a caution now. If he does, he can be back in this thing. But yeah, he's still, even though he's having some issues right now, still gotta stay focused because the race is never over until the check flag falls. Anything can happen.
Right. Yeah, we're not even at the halfway mark, so you know there's probably going to be some cautions coming up. So the way these guys are racing, you know. All right, back up front, almost a half a second lead now, Joseph, over Femi Olat.
Yeah, Molinex is just fast all by himself, leading that race. And I tell you what, we seen Molinex win in Laura earlier this year. I mean, it just surprised me that he hasn't won a North race yet. But man, just the pace he has tonight in FTRL, he has a shot that could get his first victory of the season, his first FTRL victory, because he is showing a lot of speed right now just all by himself. He doesn't need a pack of cars behind him to help him out, stay up front. So good run for him.
12th place he come into tonight, 16 points out of the lead, and boy, if he could wind up pulling out a win here tonight, can you imagine, man? That'll really jump him up in the points.
Well, remember, if a driver gets victory, see, Will Klein already got his win. He's in the Gold Cup. If Nick Molinex gets a victory tonight, he's going to be locked into that Gold Cup. So that's really important for him that he wants to be locked in that.
Anthony Emery, second.
Yeah, Emery is fast as well, but he just seems like he can't get away from these other 2 or 3 cars that's around him. We'll see what he could do now that he's up in the second spot. Can he chase down Molinex? We'll find out.
Well, they've let Will Klein and Tony Hilbrands catch up to him.
Yeah, Sheldon Lockey is losing some ground all of a sudden. He was up here running in third, second, basically top 3. All of a sudden, he's falling back to the 7th spot. So I'm not sure if he burned those tires down a little bit more. There goes Alex Warren trying to get by him right now.
And Jared Darling.
Jared Darling now taking a look. Oh, man, it's so close.
Yep, he got really tight right there in the corner. Whoa.
So again, Rudy, we got some comers and goers throughout the field.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, this has just been insane racing here tonight. This is really awesome. It's about as exciting as it was last week at Daytona.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, exciting race last week at Daytona, exciting race so far tonight. But man, I tell you what, I knew this was going to happen. I mean, when we get fresher tires in the first several laps, we're going to have to pack racing. But after the tires start wearing down, you see this field starting to spread out even more. And so you could get away with pack racing for a little while, but as you can see after several laps, they've spread it out. But now we do see who has the advantage in the long run, who's really good on the long run. And so far, I've seen in the long run right now, Rudy, Nick Molinex, very good. Will Klein showed some good speed. Of course, we've seen Sheldon Lockheed drop back. How about Alex Warren? He's been fast on the long run. So again, we have some comers and goers in the long run. And so it kind of gives us an idea if we do get a long run towards the end of this race, who's going to have the better advantage to go after this win tonight.
And you know, Anthony Emery, that's one you kind of left out of that list right there. Anthony Emery, he is pretty good at saving tires. A lot better than what I think we kind of give him credit for. He is pretty doggone good at saving tires.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you have to count on that, but I just haven't so far. I mean, unless he is saving the tires right now, I just haven't seen the speed just quite yet. He's right there. Don't get me wrong. So is Femi Olat, John Williams, but I just haven't seen quite the speed as Nick Molinex or Will Klein. But at the same time, Molinex could be eating up his tires, just trying to be aggressive right now. So again, we'll see what it's like in the next 10 laps or so. But right now, I'm just seeing who's fast in the long run, who's the comers and goers.
Yeah.
Right now, we know who are the drivers.
Well, I think these guys ought to be coming to pit road sometime in the next 10 laps. So they'll be coming in for their scheduled pit stop.
Yeah, just want to remind the viewers, in this league, only 75% of the fuel usage for this season. It's not the full 100% capacity on the fuel. It's just 75%, 3/4 of it. So pit strategy does play differently between 75% to 100% fuel. So just different strategy you have to think about. When do you come down pit road? How long do you stay out? And you know, you got to think about towards the end of this race, are we going to go the full 100 laps? Are we going to have some green white checkers? Because if this race stays green, I feel that they're obviously going to have to make another pit stop as well. So basically 2 pit stops coming up. We saw somebody just come off pit road.
Yeah, that was Dylan Patterson, I believe that was.
Yeah,
or no, I'm sorry, Ben Miles too, and Dylan Patterson.
Well, those two were one of those drivers that stayed out under that caution, so they had to come down pit road early on. But now watch these guys like Dylan Patterson and stuff. Watch the fresh tires though. Look how much of a difference it does make.
Yeah, but the thing of it is even though they pitted now, they're still going to have to stop one more time for fuel.
Oh, absolutely. Well, pretty much I think everybody will have to if this race stays green. But these guys are going to gain some track position. They're going to gain some ground right now. For now, until these guys come down pit road, and then they're going to have the fresher tires, and then these guys are going to eat up their tires, and these guys that are going to pit a little bit later on in about a few laps, they're going to chase them down.
Well, Will Klein moves into 4th now after starting 27th, so he's having a good run. That's another guy that you want to really watch out for. We've seen what happened last week at Daytona. He slipped up through the middle and grabbed that win when everybody was wrecking, somehow managed to make through. He did get a little bump there, kind of got him out of shape, and I think he did slide across the finish line sideways, but man, he pulls out the win just in amazing Will Klein fashion. There's nothing more you can say about it than that. Boy, look at this. We're right on top of Nick Molinex now. I think he burned his tires up now.
Yeah, Molinex. I even said it a few minutes ago. I think he's being a little aggressive on his tires. That's why he pulled out to that big lead, and now he's paying the price. All of a sudden, Emery gets by him. He's the new race leader. Femi Olat gets by him. Will Klein is working on getting by him. Dylan Patterson, who is a lap down, trying to get his lap back on those fresh tires.
He is driving the heck out of that car right now, isn't he?
Whoa! Look, wow! And man, Patterson looked like he slid up a loop and in front of Will Klein. I'm not sure if Will would be happy about that. Who else is that?
Yeah.
That's James Pullabally there on those fresh tires as well.
Yeah, these guys are a couple of laps down right now, trying to get one of them laps back. So, wow, interesting. In the meantime, Anthony did get that bonus point finally. He finally got that bonus point for leading the lap.
So we definitely have passed the halfway point. And man, I tell you what, these leaders got to be frustrated with this lap traffic around them. I understand around fresh tires, but man, it's got to be frustrating. It's also got to be frustrating for lap cars to try to get around this traffic as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, because they're so much faster than these lead lap cars, and you know, you got to kind of weave around them. You don't want to get into them or wreck them or anything like that, so you got to be extra careful. So yeah, it's frustrating on both sides of the fence on that one. That's pretty insane.
Femi Olat to the outside of Emery now.
Yeah, I
if
don't
he
know.
could get a run, if he could get a run off turn 2, not as much, just only a little bit, but he's going to have Will Klein to help him out on that outside to try to push by Emery.
And I mean, Emery drove it into the corner pretty deep right there. Did a good job. Good job by Anthony. Alex Warren now into 4th.
Yeah, I was about to mention him. Yeah, all of a sudden he showed up into the top 5. He won that heat race, and I knew he has some good speed. He's got some good speed right now that could have a shot to go after the victory. Here he goes to the inside of Will Klein for 3rd. Is it going to be enough? No, not quite there. He's going to peek back in the 4th spot, but he'll find another way to get around him, try to get another run at it.
Well, let's go back and check on her. Where's old TCB at? We haven't checked in on him in a while. He's clear back in 24th, Joseph. Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's got to hit the loud pedal, man. He's a little too far back than we anticipated.
Oh, watching him on the camera here, he looks just like way too relaxed right now. He needs to be a little more tensed up and a little more on that loud pedal.
And you know, I'm kind of surprised to see Terrell this far behind because I would think this kind of racing will fit to his favor because this is kind of almost like racing at Daytona Talladega with the pack racing, and we've seen how good he's been racing racing at Daytona Talladega. So I thought this would fit to his wheelhouse, but he just hasn't shown it tonight.
Yeah, I'm kind of a little concerned about this too because, you know, he's got Ariotti behind him, Caden Henry in front of him, and Ari just closed that gap up on him. Terrell's coming to pit road.
All right, so pit stops are happening.
Yep.
Right now, so now we're probably going to see the rest of the leaders think about coming down pit road. How about back up front, see what's going on up here? Emery's still pulling away from Will Klein, Femi Olat by almost a half a second.
Yeah, these guys, I think for right now are just kind of content riding because they know they've got a pit. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe some of these guys come to pit road in the next couple of laps.
You're gonna have to. I mean,
yeah, it's going to be that important. I mean, they're in the window to make it the rest of the way. Some guys may be just planning a little bit ahead, trying to make sure that they've got enough to go a green-white checkered if they need it, because we do have 3 green-white checkers available to us here tonight. So that is if they put them in the server correctly. I can't confirm that.
Oh, there is 3 green-white checkers. They did put that in, so that's good. Well, yeah, we'll see if anybody comes down pit road this time. We're on lap 61 of this race. We've got 40 laps to go. Who makes the move to pit road? Will anybody do that? No, it doesn't look like any of the top runners will. How long will they stretch the field? Because you're right, Rudy. There are 3 green-white checkers, so they may think about that. Try to stretch it as long as they can, just in case if it does come down to that scenario.
Well, Nick Mullinex has gone backwards here now after leading 21 laps. Boy, he really got out there, burnt them tires up, you know. And Tyler Ducharme now joins the top 10. But we got a 7-car battle up here for the lead right now. Unbelievable. Nose to tail.
Yeah, then is about 1.6 back with Tony Hilbrand, Sean in 8th, Sean Williams 9th, Cody Miller 10th. But yep, we'll see. We're hearing some other cars coming down pit road. Apparently, from my understanding, I think Will Klein is going to come in this time by. I think we just heard confirmation. I think Tyler Ducharme is going to do the same. Who makes the move to pit road this time? We'll watch for Will Klein. Looks like here we go. Yeah, it looks like all the top runners.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Yeah.
we got a crash.
Oh,
Jared!
Jared!
Oh,
Oh,
he got hit by Nick
no.
Mullinex. And man, you know what? And the caution is out now. And you know what? That's not surprising to see that because we saw so many cars try to come down pit road at once, try to slow down. Nick Molinex did not get it slowed down enough, ran right into the back of Jared Darling. Jared gets turned around, caution comes out, and man, this changes the pit strategy here, Rudy.
Oh, Jared locked him up. That's what happened. He locked up the tires right in
You're
front
right,
of
he
Molinex.
did. You know what he
Oh,
did?
man.
Because it looked like, I think what happened was, and you're definitely right there, Rudy, because it looked like Jared, I think he knew that he may have missed the entry of pit road. He was coming in there, it
Yeah.
looked like a little bit too hot, and when he locked up the brakes, his car just went straight, and at the same time, Molinex went in there too hot as well.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, it was
just
kind of
two
both of their faults there, I think. You know, just something I always say, Joseph, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, you know, or disrespectful to anybody. Communication out there on the track is 99.9% of the racing. You know, sure, they don't have that in real life. I get that. Okay. But we have that ability. So why not use it? You know, communicate to the driver, hey, I'm coming to pit road, or, you know, there could have been a lack of communication there. I really don't know. I don't know. Maybe we could get Jared up here, or who was that? It was Nick Molinex.
Nick
Yeah,
Mullins. Well, from my
yeah.
understanding, what I heard, I know Will Klein made the call that he was coming down pit road. I think Tyler Ducharme did the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, there wasn't a lot of communication, especially for
Yep.
those top runners. So let's see if we can get somebody up here. I'll tell you what, Rudy, this has shuffled a lot of things up with the running
Yeah.
order. That's for sure. But let's see if we can get a word in with Jared Darling and see what happened there. So, Jared Darling, you got a copy?
Yes.
Well, man, I tell you what, it seemed like a lot was going on coming in the pit road. What happened? What happened over there on the entry?
Yeah, I think it was just everyone trying to judge where to slow down. The problem is all 8 of us there decided to pit the same lap, and we all got jumbled up. But I was out of gas. I ran out of gas here, but luckily I made it back to pit road. But yeah, I think Nick just misjudged his entry, but I did too. I was about to hit the car in front of me. I mean, we all were just trying to avoid each other there, and I didn't get too much damage, I don't think. I only got 16 seconds, so... But it's a shame because I was really happy with my pace there. I mean, I was pretty fast there. I was kind of surprised at how fast I was running there. But yeah, Nick just kind of got in the back of me a little bit, but we were all just trying to get on the pit road as the best we can, you know?
Yeah, we were just discussing up here, and, you know, we were pretty right about that. It looked like you were coming in too hot, so as Nick Molinex, both of you were just coming in too hot. And, yeah, a lot of cars coming in at the same time. But we also talked about there probably was, I mean, I know there was a couple of the top runners that did call coming down pit road. I know Will Klein said something, maybe Tyler Ducharme did as well. Was it also somewhat a bit of a lack of communication out there that probably caused that incident as well?
I don't think so, because Nick called it out and so did I. I think the communication was there. I think it was just a matter of there was just a lot of cars trying to pit at the same time. We were all pretty close together, and pitting here when you're in a pack, unlike Talladega and Daytona, and plus this pit entry here is actually pretty difficult. The banking around to the apron like that and just trying to judge it. And I admit I didn't practice my pit entry under green, so you know, I could have done a better job. Nick could have done a better job, but that was just a racing / pitting under green deal. I'm not too upset. I mean, it happens.
All right, Jared. Well, hopefully you ain't hurt too bad. I know you had to come back down pit road, but it looks like you're still somewhat in good position, which is good. I think so. But hopefully you can get back on it. We'll see if you could get a good result of it coming off that 3rd place at Daytona. So good luck out there, man.
All right.
Well, we were pretty right about, you know, both of them went in a little too hot coming
Right.
into the corner. But apparently he did say there was communication. But again, and he was right about this too. Just too many cars coming in at once, and we even said the same thing. You know, it's just stuff like that happens. It's a shame. It's unfortunate. It's even unfortunate for Molinex because he had to stay on pit road a little bit longer to fix the damage. So tough break for those two. Hopefully they're not hurt too bad, and hopefully they can get back and get a good result out of it. But we're about to go back to the restart, Rudy, and things are about the intensity is about to pick up, Rudy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Get them going there, brother.
All right, Femi Olat is your race leader with Anthony Emery 2nd, Alex Warren 3rd, Tyler Ducharme 4th, Nick Molinex still running in the top 5, Sean Williams 6th, Tommy Gossett 7th, Spencer Owens 8th, Kate Henry ninth, and Dominic Capalupa ran out top 10. It looks like we are not going back racing this time by. They
Yeah.
have waved that off. I don't understand what. Apparently, they did wave off the restart.
Something happened there. I don't know whether somebody wasn't caught up to the back of the field, maybe, or what. But you know what? I think that might have a couple of the guys in the back might have took advantage of that. Chad Oxendine went to pit road. I can't believe he is going to finish this race 2 laps down here tonight. That's unbelievable. Man, that's kind of a bummer, you know? We really like Chad Oxendine, don't we? That's too bad.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I just got word from Anthony Emery. Apparently, all the lap cars, there were too many lap cars lap down, and of course, during all this, the caution came out during the pit stops, and pretty much not everybody was able to catch back up to the field yet. So that's why they are going in their lap around.
Okay, very good. Yeah, we're
All
right
right,
on board right now with Chad Oxendine and getting ready
This
for this
time-
restart.
This time, should be going back to the restart. It'll be lap 69 when we go back. The restart will be 32 laps to go. Femi Olat, your race leader, with Anthony Emery to the outside lane. The pace truck is going to pull in. And here we go. And Femi Olat and Anthony Emery, both of them on the loud pedal already. Green flag back in the air.
I'll tell you, one is just as fast as the other. One wants to lead, the other one wants to lead. They're just going to be back and forth like this for a while until they get it sorted out. One trying to wait for the other one's tires to wear out first. You know how all that goes. How about Alex Warren up to third? Unbelievable run for Alex Warren today.
Yeah, Alex doing a very good job running in that third spot, won the heat race, and I knew he was going to have a fast car for tonight. He's showing it right now. He's got the draft off Anthony Emery trying to catch the top 2. Looks like the top 6 stays single file. The first battle I see now is Tommy Gossett to the inside of Spencer Owens for the 7th spot. Tommy Gossett inside, Spencer Owens outside. Looks like Spencer got a little bit of advantage now, back up further ahead. Tyler Ducharme flies by Nick Mullinex for that 4th spot. And now Sean Williams going into the top 5.
Yeah, it's Spencer Owens that started 30th today. He's passing up Nick Mullinex, and he's up to 6th. Man, awesome run. How about Derek Capalupo? Started 36th, running in 9th. Very awesome, man. Very awesome. Guys are running excellent here. Jared Darling back into 11th. I don't think he's done yet, Joseph.
Oh no, absolutely not. You know that whatever happened, what happened coming on the pit road to bring out that caution is not going to slow him down one bit. He's going to be back in the gas and try to go after this win. So
Yeah,
he's all
he
right.
didn't He didn't get any damage on that. I mean, like you said, he said he got 16 seconds of damage. That's nothing. Here goes Tyler Ducharme for the lead, maybe.
No, man, he wanted to, not quite there yet. Anthony Emery just took back the race lead away from Femi Olat. Now Tyler Ducharme moves to the inside. Sean Williams pushing Tyler Ducharme to the front. Sean
man.
coming back into the picture.
Holy smokes. What the heck here, guys?
And how about Spencer Owens now up to 3rd?
Yeah, this is awesome racing.
Look at this pack here, man. They're all over the place. You know, right now these tires are really good. The fresh tires are good for these drivers right now. They want to try to take advantage of them, try to get as much track position before the tires start wearing out, because then
we got a
caution.
Elijah Gracia.
Oh man,
something.
Elijah, what happened to him?
Yeah, something here. We're going to go back and take a look at this. He's following Jared Darling.
He was already a lap down, and he was one of the first cars a lap down too. Oh, the 2 lap cars got together, actually.
Right there. It was the
Justin
13,
Gable.
Justin Gable. Yeah, made contact with Elijah Gracia. And I thought Elijah might have had it saved, but he didn't. He smacked that wall hard. Golly.
And those 2, Rudy, were battling for the lucky dog position too.
Right. Yep. I think Justin Gable's okay. But boy, Elijah hit that outside wall really hard. That it's not going to be right again. It will not be right again. Well, do they come to pit road? I would. Yeah, you still got 25 to go, you know.
And if you pit now, you can make it all the way on fuel, even on 3 green white checkers. So it's
yeah.
pretty much at this point, tires are going to become important. But yeah, Tyler Ducharme leading away. Spencer Owens second. Sean Williams third. Let's see what the leaders do. Stay out or come in? How many does come down pit road? How many will stay out? Ducharme thinking about it.
I think you got to come in.
And no, he stays out. Looks like about. Looks
you
like.
Got to be kidding me.
I mean, maybe yeah, but look how many cars stayed out though. So Dominic Capalupo comes in. The first car I see come down pit road was running in the 10th spot.
I don't know. These guys are taking a pretty hefty chance on that, unless they're planning on more cautions, you know.
Well, at the same time, they only ran a few laps on those tires, so I don't think they're hurt too bad. So I think this may have been a good call to stay out. But some guys further back in the field are going to take advantage of some new tires. Well, let's see if real quickly we can get a word in.
What about Spencer Owen?
I was just about to say that. Let's get
Spencer
Owen. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get him up here. Spencer, you got a copy?
That's me.
Wow, I tell you what, you just showed up out of nowhere. We just saw you come out of nowhere. We're like, wow, Spencer Owens is up here in the top 5. You got a pretty good car, man. Start back all the way in 30th. It's pretty intense down there. Well, it was pretty intense from up here, but what is it like for you down there? How's the car as well?
I mean, we got a really good Menards Ford, so we're gonna try to go to the front. Hopefully, get this Mustang up to the lead. It's gonna be a little strange. We came off that pit stop. We just cycled out pretty good, so we're just gonna hopefully bank off that momentum and see if we can come out with a W here.
Yeah, hopefully you do come out with a good result. Pretty good run so far, but what are you going to have to do to try to go for this race lead? You're going to try the outside lane? You're going to try to make a run to the inside? Because it seems like both lanes seems to work out pretty well no matter what, but there's still plenty of racing left to go. So if you do get up to the lead, how aggressive are you going to be? You're going to try to block all lanes, or what are you going to be doing here?
Well, I mean, that's the way these cars are. You can get to the lead, but then you have to just block for your life. So, I mean, only way to get to the lead is just try to get your nose in there somehow, and hopefully they don't come down across you. So we're going to try to get this Ford Mustang all the way up there and see if hopefully maybe we can get to the front.
All right, well, you're in second. You got Tyler Ducharme in front of you. He's been strong just recently now, but good luck out there, man. Hopefully we'll see you in victory lane, or at least get to talk to you after the race.
Thank you, guys.
Spencer Owens back in the second spot, just behind Tyler Ducharme, your race leader. Sean Williams is third, Femi Olat fourth, Anthony Emery fifth, Nick Molinek sixth, Tommy Gossett seventh, Alex Warren eighth, Caden Henry ninth, and Jared Darling rounds out the top 10. Of course, Will Klein, the points leader coming into tonight with his win last week at Daytona, back in the 11th spot. Still got some good amount of racing left to go, Rudy. It's going to be 22 laps to go. It looks like they're going to get the one to go signal now. Going to be 22 to go when they get back to the restart.
Yeah, we got some pretty heavy hitters back in that area too, because with Will Klein, Daniel Falkingham, Justin Lisenby's back there, John Barry, TCB, Spencer Madden, which we've seen up there earlier, battling really intensely. But we've got some heavy hitters right there in mid-pack.
Well, we'll see if any of those heavy hitters find their way up to the front, because we saw them up here early. Some of those guys up here early on. All right, well, we're about to see what happens here. Going back to the restart, it'll be 21 laps to go. Ladies and gentlemen, for those tuning in to MaxspeedTV, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. It's been a lot of fun. Next week, we head to another mile-and-a-half racetrack, Texas Motor Speedway, right here on MaxspeedTV at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. The third race of the Bolts Designs FTRL Cup Series. So, Texas Motor Speedway, next Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on MaxspeedTV. Rudy and I will be there for the call. But, Rudy, here we go. Back to the restart.
Yes, sir. Getting ready to go here. Pace truck just about ready to head to pit road. And Tyler Ducharme ready to hit the live pedal. He holds him back just long enough.
Green flag.
And there's the green. We're back underway here. Spencer Owens, good start by everybody.
Yeah, great start by everybody. This seemed like there was a checkup. Oh, there's some contact a little bit back there.
Oh, Will
Looked like
Klein.
Hang on, Will. It looked like he got shut door by Caden Henry. Caden was not giving him an inch at all. But back out front, side by side, still for that race lead. Tyler Ducharme inside, Spencer Owens outside. You got 2 by 2 by 2, 3 rows of that. Now 4 rows of that. Coming off turn number 4, who's going to lead this?
We got a caution.
Tyler Ducharme. Oh, here we go. Yep, we got a caution.
Patrick Colby looks like, and Cody Lamas. Cody Lamas off of the track here. I think it might have been Cody Lamas. Let's go take a look here. They're 3 wide back here. This is pretty nuts. These guys, they're about to go. Oh, he gets tagged in the back right there by the number 9 of Patrick Colby.
Yeah.
Oh, my. So, a slight tap of the wall there. He backed into the wall. I think he'll be all right, though. But that brought out the caution. Spins right in front of traffic. So, all right, well, back up front here. Again, we're maybe it was a good call, everybody staying out. I think I would have stopped and took fresh tires, but I'm not as good as these guys are.
I don't know. I mean, as long as a lot of drivers behind are going to come down pit road, I stay out because we haven't seen that. So I think it's a good call, especially for the top runners. Anybody further back in the field are going to come down pit road, but I think it's a good call to stay out. I mean, tires are important, but I think you also, at this point in the race, I think you've got to think about track position as well. And we haven't really ran too many green flag laps either to burn up those tires enough. But I think if we get more green flag racing, we will burn up those tires more. Well, how about let's get a word in with Sean Williams in that 3rd spot?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, I'm having trouble getting him. Okay, I got him now. Sean Williams, got a copy?
I gotcha.
I'll tell you what, man, you've had a pretty good car all night long. Been running in the top 10, top 5 for the most part. All of a sudden, you're there in the 3rd spot, man. It's exciting up here in the booth. What is it like for you down there?
It's scary.
I wouldn't blame you. How's the car
really
feeling?
Fun. It's snug, but I mean, this is fun. It's been quite a race so far tonight, huh?
Oh, it's been a fantastic race. I mean, I know we've had some server issues, but you know what, man? It's still been a fun night watching you guys battle it out.
Just a little rain delay. It rains sometimes, so we have to try off back.
Yeah, I
lightning.
Agree.
Yep.
Could get bad lightning up in the Chicago area, so very understandable. Well, what are you gonna have? You got a car enough that could get by these two to go for front? I mean, it looked like you got a good car enough that could have a shot to win this race. We saw you lead a lap earlier, but what about leading the final lap? So do you think you have the car to do it?
I'm gonna try. These guys are so fast. I do like this track. Yeah, I got that lap lead, and then I was like, I'm good, and I let Nick by because I just wanted to ride after that. But it's go time now. I still got a set of tires if I need it, so we're gonna go hard.
All right, Sean. Well, so far you're doing a very good job, man, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you again after the race. We'll be even better if we talk to you in victory lane. So good luck out there, man.
Thank you.
Sean Williams, 3rd spot right now. Led 1 lap earlier to get that bonus point, but other than that, he's been hanging around the top 5, top 10 most of this race. Let's see what he can do in these final laps. And he said it's going to be tough to get by a couple of the top runners. And I would say Rudy may not be wrong about that because we've had some pretty heavy hitters like Femi Olat, Tyler Ducharme, Anthony Emery, Nick Mullinex doing pretty well tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bobby Chaney makes it back on the lead lap, and he's running in 22nd now. He was a lap down earlier there. Just kind of got caught off guard with the pit stops and where the caution fell, and it put him a lap down. But he's back there behind Tony Hilbrands now, right in between Spencer Madden, Dominic Capilupo, and Hayes Booth. And then we had somebody in chat there rooting for Hayes. He's back in 20th now with coming to 17 to go on this restart.
Yeah, indeed. 17 laps to go. When we get back to the restart, it's Ducharme, Owens, Williams, Alat, Molinex, your top 5. Then it's Emery, Gossett, Warren, Henry, and Darling rounds out your top 10. Tyler Ducharme will restart in the inside lane with Spencer Owens up to his outside. 17 to go. Time to pull those belts tight one more time, Rudy. Let's see if we can go all the way to the checkered flag here, or will we get another caution? By the way these guys are racing, wouldn't be surprised if we get another caution here. So here we go. Pace truck pulls down pit road. Let's see. Tyler Ducharme, last time by, he held the field up until that green flag did drop. It looks like he's going to do the same here. And here we go. Green flag back in the air.
And Spencer Owens actually got credit for leading that lap, so he gets a bonus point.
Boy, they were 4 wide back there. I thought there was going to be a big mess there, but coming off turn 2 back up front, Ducharme got an advantage on that bottom lane, but Spencer Owens trying to fight back on that outside lane. 2 by 2 by 2, the first 3 rows of it. And then you got 7th and 8th that are pretty single file. But at the line, you got Ducharme leading this lap, 16 laps to go.
And I'm telling you what, they are still absolutely unchained back here. 3 wide, Taylor, Fry on the bottom. Oh, in the middle, John Barry. Or I'm sorry, that's not John Barry, that's Ariotti. He got really loose. Wow, he almost lost it. Unbelievable back here with Tyrell Baker.
It's getting interesting up front. Again, 3 wide for the 4th spot. Now they backed off from that. But man, it looks like Sean Williams is getting shuffled around all over the place. All of a sudden, you got Nick Molinex, the lead car in that outside lane. Now Femi moves up to the outside to charge for the race lead on Spencer Owens, who did take over the race lead that last lap to lead that lap. Man, look at them all over the place, really just trying to find a way to go.
Well, Sean said it best. It's go time now, so everybody's on it.
Oh, man, look at this. I mean, they're burning up these tires right now, but you know what? It's the final laps of the race. You have what you have right now. You got what you got. Go for it, because you may not have another chance at it if another caution comes out. So, man, look at this here up front. It is still tight for the race lead. Spencer Owens doing a great job on that bottom lane. Whoa, look at Emery trying to dice his way to the bottom, but Spencer shuts the door on him. Man, what a block.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. Well, you know Spencer, he is quite the blocker. I wouldn't be a bit surprised that something happens up here in the front. Remember, he's done that before when he tried to put the block on somebody and wound up causing a problem there. He had the race won that night, if you remember correctly. I can remember that. He had the race won that night because he was blocking. It wound up costing him the win.
Oh, man. Femi is trying to make that outside lane work, trying to find the advantage up there. He's on the outside of Emery for that 2nd spot. Ducharme is following behind him. Molinex, the 3rd car in the inside lane. Tommy Gossett all of a sudden coming into the picture, wanting to battle for this win. Man, it has been exciting all of a sudden, Rudy. I'll be honest with you, I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
I know what you mean. I am too. And Alex Warren, which we've seen him run really well. Let's see what he can do now. He come from 29th place, running in 7th on the outside of our points leader, or inside of points leader.
I was just about to say, Will Klein is all of a sudden back into the picture as well. We've seen him post peace out at the end. They're coming up on a slow car. Got to watch out. That's Cole Freilich. They're trying to get by. Man, that's tight. We're coming to 10 laps to go. This time by here at Chicagoland Speedway. Side by side for the race lead. Spencer Owens will lead at the line on that inside. Femi Alat on the outside. Emery trying to find a lane to go to try to get around those two. Molinex fighting hard on the outside. Rudy, oh my gosh, is this fun to watch right now.
I know. How long is Anthony Emery going to sit there before he has enough of Spencer trying to put the block on him like that and say, all right, you're getting the old chrome horn?
No, Rudy, the question I'm looking for right now is how long until they rack because the way these
True.
guys are racing right now, they look like they're gonna wreck. It's
Yep.
not a matter of where it happens, but when is it gonna happen? I feel we're gonna see a big mess in just a minute, but right now
Oh,
these guys doing
man.
a very good job. Spencer got tight on that bottom lane just a little bit. I thought Alex Warren was gonna peek his nose there. Femi to the race lead.
Oh.
Anthony to second. Mend contact.
Man, this is unbelievable racing right now.
Oh,
Spencer comes up
getting
the hill.
tight. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
How did he not take out Anthony Embry right there?
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, we got a caution.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a big one too. Spencer Madden, no. Oh, John Barry goes around.
John Barry. Yeah, John Barry around.
Oh man, bummer for John. Let's go back and take a look here. Oh, they're 3 wide back here. You know things don't end too good right there when they're going 3 wide. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he gets kind of tight, comes down the hill. Oh, and then
man.
he takes out Cody Miller with him. So him and Cody Miller get taken out. Ouch.
And that's a tough break. That's a tough break for
Ah.
John Barry. He didn't have a good race last week at Daytona, got caught up in an early crash, and now he's caught up in a late crash. I think
Yeah,
he's
but-
going to be all right, but now it doesn't look like he's going to have the result he wants out here tonight at Chicagoland.
Look at Cody Miller's car. That thing is toast.
Oh, it's torn up, man. That's
He's
a torn
smoking
up car.
too. So, oh my gosh. Well, nobody's going to come to pit road now. I highly doubt it. It's tires. What you got it for tires is what you got, and they don't need fuel, so they're good to go.
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough call to come down pit road. And honestly, man, I don't know. We'll
In the
see what's
back,
gonna
maybe.
happen right here.
In the back, maybe, you know, so we'll probably get some takers. Yeah, Cody
Oh,
Miller's
look
on
here.
pit road.
Alex Warren from 4th place, first car to come down pit road, and looks like some guys behind him follows through as well.
Oh, yeah.
Is that going to be the right call, or would that be the wrong call?
Yeah.
We're going to find out.
Tommy Gossett's in. Howie Briss, he's going to stay out. Howie needed to stay out for track position. Look at old TCB up here. Look at
TCB
this.
stayed out.
Whoa.
See if we could get a quick word in with Anthony Emery real quick.
And Vort?
Anthony, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, up in second right now. You got Femi Live in front of you. You guys are aggressive out there, but we love what we're seeing it up here. I know it's got to be exciting down there. You've been one of the fastest cars all night. You got anything for Femi Live to try to get by him, go after this win tonight?
It's just interesting that it's just really hard racing, and you have to take big risks. I don't know what I got here. I'm unfortunately going to be starting on the outside. That's not where I want to be. But I'm more concerned, I guess, on the tires behind us. I don't know how easily they're going to be able to come through the field. They aren't going to have much time, and they're probably going to be really aggressive, so maybe see some wrecks. But I just hope one of those guys doesn't slip up here in time to race us, because they might blow by us.
Yeah, we were just talking about what's important in these final laps. We saw several takers, a couple cars back from you guys come down pit road to get those fresh tires, but you're right, there's only just a few laps left to go. Will be a couple laps to go by the time you guys go back racing. So what's the car feeling like out there? Because we've heard some drivers say it's loose, it's snug, it's tight.
It's definitely not loose. Whoever's telling you that, it's an idiot, because this thing plows like no tomorrow. But that's a good thing, because otherwise, if it didn't, it might be full throttle and we might not get any separation. I don't know. It's just really like on that last run, you're kind of just stuck. The bottom's the mover, and Spencer Owens is on the bottom. He just really wasn't, for whatever reason, he just wasn't able to be as fast as we were. So we were kind of just all stuck, double file, and Femi was able to have power around the outside. I almost did, and I got the yellow. So yeah, I don't know. Just I've enjoyed it so far, though. This has been a great race. I wish it would have went green at the end there, and we would have had that caution under pit stop cycle, under the cycle of stops. But yeah, we'll see what we got here. I'm fully expecting to either have a top 5 finish or be on a record going back home. So we'll see what happens.
Well, hopefully we see you in victory lane, or at least with a good result tonight. Well, Anthony, we'll be watching, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Good luck out there, and hopefully we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
Oh boy, really, it's time to pull those belts tight one more time because
Yeah.
man, it's about to get exciting. And it looks like we are going to get the restart with 3 laps to go. So we are still right now gonna go the regular 100 lap distance unless we get another caution. We got to make it to the white flag before it's official. No matter what happens, we go green to the checker flag if this stays green all the way to the white flag. But Rudy, this is gonna be fun.
I know it. Gonna be wild. Gonna be wild. I'm kind of thinking we're gonna have another caution here. I don't know, but now, yeah, 3 to go, and this is not going to be a green-white checkers. So we still have those 3 green-white checkers if we need them.
All right. Well, Femi Olat, your race leader. Anthony Emery second. Spencer Owens third. Will Klein fourth. Freddie De La Rosa fifth. Bobby Cheney sixth. Terrell Baker seventh. Howie Briss eighth. Dominic Capalupo ninth. And Tony Hill rounds out the top 10. Oh boy, here we go. This truck is about to pull off.
The top 11 did not pit on that caution. So pace truck heads to pit road. Femi Olat holding them back. Oh, a little bump there from Spencer Owens, and here they go. Green, green, green.
Oh man, and Emery wanted to get down to that bomb before Owens got the advantage, but Femi was he was ready to go. Oh, crash in the back.
Terrell Baker, or who was that?
It was Justin Lisaby that got turned head on into the wall first. And a couple other cars also involved. Caution comes out. We will go into overtime for the first time tonight.
Oh my God. Yeah, let's go see here what happened. This was right on the restart. I mean, right on the restart. Now, a lot of these guys had fresh tires back. Oh, whoa.
Oh,
What
you know what? Yeah. It looked like there was contact first with Caden Henry.
Yeah, and Nick Mullinex.
wow.
Nick Mullinex went below him to make it 3 wide right there. Oh, man, are you kidding me? That was Caden Henry, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
And Nick Mullinex tried to pass him on the inside, almost getting into the grass, and that put Caden Henry up the hill. And a little net coating there, but put Justin Lisenby right into the wall. Oh, my.
Yeah, nowhere for Lisenby to go. Just, hey, I mean, he just got blindsided pretty much. And that's too bad because Lisenby was one of the top runners early on. So that's a tough break.
Well, here we go to overtime.
You were right. You were banking on their caution, Rudy, and it did happen. Well, let's see real quick. Let's get word in with our points leader, Will Klein. And, you know, he's right there in fourth, Rudy. He's got a shot to make it back-to-back victories. Will Klein, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you got a shot to make it back-to-back victories. You're up to the 4th spot. I know it's been fun for us to watch from up here, but it's been exciting for you guys down there. How's the racing for you?
It's been pretty ridiculous. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the whole back racing out a mile and a half. You know, hopefully Steve Phelps is listening, but you know he's probably isn't. He doesn't listen to anybody. But you know, it's been pretty intense.
All right, do you got anything for these guys up here? Like we've seen Femi Olat be strong, Anthony Emery's been strong all race long. Spencer Owens been showing up late and pretty strong. Got anything for them?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of in a bad spot because I'm stuck on the outside on this restart. So like, I would have to be at least top 3 coming to the white to maybe have a chance. But who knows? There could be a total junk fest coming to the end.
As long as you keep your foot in it and get the win, that's all that matters. And duplicate last week's.
Don't worry.
Look, if that happens again, Rudy, I'm just gonna retire. That's ridiculous.
I agree.
Surprised me from last week how he pulled off that win. Well, Will, good luck out there, man. 2 laps to go. First overtime restart, man. Let's see what you can do, and hopefully we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Joseph and Rudy.
Yes, sir. Well, guess what? Old TCB is going to be restarting.
Terrell Baker, we have not really talked much about him all night long. He's been hanging in the back of the field. All of a sudden, he finds himself in the 5th spot. How about Freddie De La Rosa, who was running up front early on, fell back in the field for most of it, and then all of a sudden, he's back in 6th, having a shot to win. We got guys like Dominic Capalupo, Howie Briss, Justin Gable, we haven't talked about those drivers most of the night either. And all of a sudden, they got a shot to get a good result tonight.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Terrell. This is great that he's finally got himself inside the top 5. Now, whether he can hang on to that, I don't know. But because he's got some guys behind him that did hit. You know, they're on semi-fresh tires. They've only got about maybe 4 green flag laps on them, 3 or 4. So,
Really, I was just watching that onboard cam of Terrell Baker. I tell you what, he just took a deep breath, man. It's that time of the race. You just tried to take a deep breath. You're in a good spot to have a shot to win this race. The nerves are up just a little bit. The nerves are up on every of these drivers because it's go time. You're thinking in your head that what do I got to do to try either get a good result or go after the win. Lots on their mind right now, but we're about to have our first overtime restart here on lap 103. 2 laps to go. Just got to make it to the white flag. And Rudy, this is going to get exciting.
And it is going to be nuts. We ain't seen anything yet. The anxiety just went up a couple of levels, and the I don't know, the adrenaline pumping in their brains or their veins, excuse me, and their brains just went up. It's off the charts right now. These guys are just excited beyond excited right up here in the top 6 or 8.
Well, unfortunately, Lizaby has pulled his car behind the wall. He's done for the night, but Rudy, it's time to get him going, man. 2 to go.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm ready to go. Femi Olat, your race leader. Anthony Emery outside. Pace truck is going to pull off in just a few seconds, and then we'll set these guys loose and get them going. Will we make it to the white flag, or we go first, second overtime? Man, Femi Olat already going. Green flag back in the air. 2 laps to go.
Yeah, Femi did just what he needed to do right there, too, is get that good launch off the line. Get away from them two, because here comes Spencer Owens to the inside of Anthony Emery, and Will Klein sticks it in there. I think he was fibbing to us on that run. I think he's got something for these guys.
Yeah, all of a sudden, he pushed Spencer Owens closer to Femi Olat. Here we go through turns 3 and 4. Man. We got a car in the infield grass, but no caution yet. We got a caution just before they get to the white flag.
Wow, Spencer Madden.
It looks like it also involved Freddie De La Rosa as well. Freddie De La Rosa was one of the first guys that got turned around. I wonder if he came back up the track and collected Spencer Madden. We're about to find out on the replay.
Right there. Looks like he may have got turned. Hit. Yeah, Tommy Gossett.
And
yeah.
Oh, and look at that. He comes right back down in front of the field. And is he going to come back up in the Spencer Madden? Where is Spencer Madden? Right. No, it looks like Spencer made it by.
Freddie was trying to keep his foot in it here or something. Or I guess maybe the guys were just trying to dodge him.
Probably so.
Yeah,
that's probably what it was.
Where is Spencer Madden at? Let's try to find him.
Well, Spencer Madden has pulled his car behind the wall, but apparently he was involved in that crash.
Yeah. Oh, okay, right there. Yeah, Dallas Myhan looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, he got into the back of Dallas Myhan.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, yep. And he got it sideways right there in front of traffic.
I would say I got to give about 4 or 5 drivers credit, probably even 6 or 7 of them, because Freddie came down the track right in front of that pack and somehow nobody clobbered him. That would have been a big accident, too. Oh, well, Rudy, we get to do this again.
Well, if I'm looking at this correctly here, does that make Tommy Gossett the leader? No.
No, Femi Olat is the race leader.
Oh, yeah. Okay. My bad. Sorry. Yep. Femi Olat, Spencer Owens, excuse me. Will Klein, Terrell Baker, Tommy Gossett, and Anthony Emery. Dominic Capilupo, Tyler Ducharme, Alex Warren, and Howie Briss. That's your top 10. How about Daniel Falkingham finally getting himself up into 11th place? It's taken him the whole race to get this close.
Yeah, he's got some more work to do, but he's hoping to squeak into that top 10 before this race over. How about really quick? We rode on board with him before that last restart. How about let's talk to good old Terrell Baker and see what's
right.
on his mind right now. TCB, you got a copy?
God, I was dreading this moment, but yeah.
You're dreading this moment. Why?
Nervous, Joe.
Well, I can tell you. I can tell you. We looked at your onboard a few minutes ago. Before that last restart, we were watching your onboard, and you looked like you took a couple of deep breaths, scratching your head, just trying to think about. I know the nerves are there. You're trying to think about how am I gonna have a shot to win this race. I know a lot's going through your mind right now. Thankfully, we got those onboard cameras to get the expressions out of some of these drivers. So the racing's been exciting from up here, man. But what is it like down there? I bet it's got to be exciting down there.
Nerve-wracking, Joe, honestly. I was just thinking, honestly, the restart before, I was like, oh man, they're gonna interview me and I'm not even gonna have words to say or anything. But yeah, this is really nerve-wracking. That last yellow did not need to come out. I don't think I can handle this one. I'm probably gonna have a heart attack here. But it really is nerve-wracking because going into 3 and 4 there, I passed Emery and then all of a sudden I saw Freddie hit the wall and I checked up. And luckily nobody passed me, but I'm just in a state of mind that I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at all. I just want to win, but I don't know what moves to make, and I'm just trying to think of moves to make. But I mean, we'll see what happens, Joe and Rudy. I don't know, and everybody else watching at home. I'm just nervous. Ah!
Well, I also just saw you took a big sip of a drink as well. I mean, I guess the nerves are up because all of a sudden you're just taking sips. What do you got there to drink, man?
Some store brand root beer.
Hey, man. Hopefully, you win this race. You get some more money. Maybe you can get some real root beer, man.
Listen, I got mugs in the refrigerator. This was just the first thing I saw.
Sienna,
right.
he's drinking beer. Sienna, he's drinking beer. I'm kidding.
All right, well,
Good
Terrell,
luck, buddy. I love you.
There, man. You guys have to go back to restart. Pull those belts tight one more time, man.
On them.
Well, look at this interesting restart right here, Rudy. Femi chose the outside lane.
Yeah. I'm really not surprised at it. Nobody's tried it out there yet. And if he can get another good jump like he did on that last one, he'll be okay going into turn 1.
All right, here we go. Second overtime right here. Will we make it to the white flag this time by and this race be over? Here we go. Pace car is off and Femi Olad takes off. Green flag back in the air.
Terrell to the inside there of Spencer Owens. And, oh man, I thought maybe he was going to have a shot at it. Here comes Will Klein to the bottom.
Yeah, Will Klein just got by Terrell Baker for the third spot. It looks like he's going to push Spencer Owens to try to catch Femi Olad. It's working out because here comes Spencer Owens with a good run on Femi. Will they make it to the white flag? Here we come off turn number 4. They are side by side for the third spot. White flag in the air. Final lap here at Chicagoland. Femi Olad, the race leader. Spencer Owens, what will he do to get around Femi? Side by side for third. Look at Terrell Baker. Hard on that outside lane. Here comes Tyler Ducharme through the middle, making it 3 wide for the second spot. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Look at this battle playing out. In the turn number 3.
Terrell hanging on to second. Oh, he gets bumped.
It's hurt a bit. Coming off turn number 4. Femi Olad will win, and who's going to come across the line? Second, third, fourth, fifth. Man, they're crashing behind. But before that happened, Femi Olad takes the checker flag here at Chicagoland.
Tyler Ducharme is the one to come up through the middle there and kind of caused that melee a little bit. Let's go back and take a closer look at this. And so we can figure out, he kind of come up through the middle right there. Got it in between. Terrell actually made some contact on Terrell. Okay, if I'm on the right driver. Yeah. And then coming down to the line here, this is where he kind of cut down in front of Will Klein a little bit. Will goes down into Spencer Owens, gets hooked. And man, what a mess at the line. But holy smokes, look at that mess. Will Klein going to get tore up. He does come home fifth, though. Look at the cars up into the wall.
Oh, my gosh. Look how many cars. Oh, one car upside down. Sheldon Lockie went up on his roof. Daniel Falkingham got a piece of that. Tony Hilbrands, Tommy Gossett. Multiple cars involved in a big crash at the checker flag. But at the end of it, Femi Olat with the victory tonight here at Chicagoland.
Now, I don't know. Do we have him in here that we can talk to him? That's a
Yeah, we
good question,
do.
huh?
We do. I got him.
Okay. And then we need Tyler Ducharme. I don't know if he's in here. Yeah, he's in here. You got him? Okay.
I got Spencer as well.
Okay. All right. Are you going to interview them all, Joseph?
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay.
30th to 2nd ain't bad.
Not bad. Femi Olat, man, strong car at the end. Strong car all race long, actually. But when those cars got side by side behind him, it was a great advantage. That's exactly what he needed to see in this rear view mirror. Femi, good run out there tonight. Congrats on the win. Tell us about this race overall.
Thank you. It was a good race. I had a ton of fun on that long run. I didn't have so much fun towards the end of the race because it's just it's I guess it's fun, but it's just weird. I'm like looking out my mirror more than I'm looking out in front of me because I just got to know like where guys are around me and if I can put my car where I want to put it or if I'm being forced to put it like in a different position. But the race was pretty fun, especially after the restart.
Yeah, it seemed like first several laps of a run. I mean, we did have a long green flag run early on. Just nobody can get away from each other. Then after the tires wear out, it seemed like the field spread out. But yeah, we've talked to some drivers. Some drivers don't mind this kind of racing. Some drivers don't like it at all. What are your thoughts on that? We just heard you say it's weird, but your thoughts on it? Do you like it or do you not?
I don't mind it to be honest. Like as a whole, I don't like it after a restart. Obviously, for like the first couple laps because it's just flat foot and you gotta defend more than you're able to race the track, drive the track. But like after that little period of time, it's pretty fun. Like I said, I had a really fun battle with Emery, Will, Jared, Spencer at the end, and just a lot of people up front. It's really good racing.
This league is going to Chicagoland. Not Chicagoland. I'm sorry. We were here tonight. Texas Motor Speedway, another mile-and-a-half racetrack. What are your thoughts about that racetrack?
The old Texas was probably my favorite mile and a half, and I've done one race on the new one, and I did pretty well in that race. Pretty important one too. So I turn 3 and 4. We might be wide open for a very, very, very long time, but 1 and 2 should be a fun. I mean, turn 1 and 2 is the best turn on a mile and a half on the entire schedule. So that'll be fun.
All right. Well, Femi, is there anybody you got to thank for this victory tonight?
Yeah, I got to thank you guys for broadcasting, but most importantly, I got to thank Jared for bringing back FTRL. It's been so long. He's wanted to, run a league of his own for a very long time, and now he has the opportunity to do it. And hopefully, we just have a very successful season. And I think so far it's been off to a great start. Daytona was a great race. This was a great race. With full fields too. So hopefully, we can keep it up.
Yeah, I have to agree. Jared doing a very good job of pulling this league together. And I know we had a couple of issues tonight with the server, but this what it is. We still got the race completed, and it still turned out to be a good one. It was a lot of fun to watch. Well, Femi, good job on the win tonight, and best of luck to you next week at Texas. Hopefully, you'll go 2 in a row, and we'll talk to you next week.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
Tyler Ducharme, second place. Tyler, man, you were on the fresh tires at the end. Probably if you needed another lap or two or so, you probably had a shot to get the win here tonight, but still a strong second place for you overall. Tell us about your race overall.
Yeah, car was good. It was a lot of fun to drive out there. We started deep because I was just worried about people getting wrecked, and I didn't want to mess my nose up early. So we got that caution lap 20, and I wasn't going to take a set of tires. I just wanted to, save my sets towards the end, and I actually took a set, so I restarted like, I don't know, 30 or something, and drove up to 6 on that long run. And we had that, well, we were getting ready to have a green flag stop, and then they wrecked there. And we got to the lead there after that restart. And I just kind of got shuffled out. I didn't have a good help on the bottom. And we're, I think, 7th there coming to that restart with 3 to go. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to win it from 7th with old tires. So I figured come down, throw the extra set on it, and see what happens. And just got lucky with some holes and a couple of cautions there that came out at the end. And Yeah, I mean, even if I think Spencer didn't slide up as much as he did off a 2, coming there on the white flag, I think I would have had a run coming at Femi. But overall second, I can't be mad at it after starting 30th and passing all them cars. So yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure. Tyler, you guys are going to Texas next week. What are your thoughts about that track?
I'll be completely honest with you. I haven't even touched New Texas, so yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting for sure. I'm sure I'll struggle for the first couple laps, but hopefully I can get it figured out after that. But first off, I'm just happy Jared brought back FTRL. I wasn't even gonna. I haven't raced asphalt in, I don't know, 6-7 months. I've been sticking to the dirt stuff, and if Jared didn't bring the league back, I probably wouldn't race asphalt ever again. But yeah, so a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. So
All right, sounds good. Is there anybody you got to thank for your second place tonight?
yeah, I got to thank Jared obviously for bringing the league back. I was originally in this league back on the Xbox days, so it's nice to come back and have fun and just relax with some old friends. And thanks to Slick Sim Sport and Swindell Speed Lab for everything they do on the dirt stuff to make us as good as we are over there. And thanks to Rudy and you, Joe, for doing the broadcast. They're always fun to go back and watch. And yeah, hope to see everyone next week.
All right, well, Tyler, good job tonight. Hopefully, see you next week. Hopefully, you have a good run out there. We'll get to talk to you again. Maybe see you in Victory Lane. So good luck.
Yep, thanks, Joe.
Spencer Owens comes home third, and nice. Spencer, you had a good car in the second half of the race. Didn't see you much in the first half, but second half, we saw how capable you were to running up there at the front, but just came up a couple of spots short. But I would assume you got to be pleased with your performance tonight. Tell us about your race overall.
We just started off, we were just going to sit in the back and just ride there for a while. And then towards the middle of the first run, I realized that I was really good on old tires. So I was just determined to run the first run out. So I just ran it to where we were running out to the green flags. And then we were 2 laps from pitting, and that's when that yellow came out. So it really cycled us to the front. And then we started 10th, 8th, somewhere in there. And then we just were going from there. We were just full on ready to go. Yeah, the guys at the shop, they built me a really good Menards Maytag car, Ford Mustang. They were really good this weekend. Sucks we couldn't bring them a win, but third's even better. So it keeps us up there in the points and gets us going for next week. Builds momentum. So we really need that with some of these guys because they're really fast.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of next week, you guys are going to Texas. What are your thoughts about that track over there?
Yeah, I don't know if it's I think it's Old Texas, but I could be wrong. I don't remember which Texas it is. But both Texas they're fun to play with. I really like Texas. It reminds me a lot of like Chicago, so just a little bit bigger and a little bit more D shaped. So we're just gonna go in Texas and hopefully we can get a good finish like we did today, and maybe come out with a W and hopefully put us in the chase so we don't have to worry about it.
All right, sounds good. Spencer, is there anybody you got to thank for your third place tonight?
I got to thank you guys for the broadcast. You guys put on an awesome job. I got to thank the fans coming out. Thanks for sticking around from all the rain delay and all that stuff from the beginning. I got to thank Jared and Anthony. They put on a great show for bringing back the league. Well, I was around for the console days, so I was really happy. A lot of resurgency of this league. It just makes me happy to see. So I'm really happy they brought it back, and I really hope it keeps going. It's really fun to race with these guys in here.
I totally agree. Hopefully FTRL stays here for a very long time, man. Because already it's showing some very good racing, and it just gets you excited to look forward to for the rest of the season. Well, Spencer, good job on third place tonight. Very good performance. Good luck next week at Texas. Hopefully that momentum keeps up, and hopefully we get to talk to you again as well.
Yes.
All right, Joseph, let's run down through the final results here. Femi Olat does come home with the win. Tyler Ducharme in second. Spencer Owens finishes third. Tommy Gossett fourth. Will Klein thought he was going to get a double whammy, but he didn't make it. But he winds up finishing in fifth place. Or Anthony Emery sixth. Daniel Falkingham seventh. Dominic Capalupa in 8th place, Terrell Baker 9th, Sean Williams 10th. Joseph?
Alex Warren will finish 11th. Nick Mullinex 12th. Tough break a little bit for him. Still came back for a decent result after an issue coming on the pit road. But he was one of the top runners early on. He finishes 12th. Howie Briss 13th. Ariati 14th. Sheldon Lockie 15th. Jared Darling 16th. Another guy that we thought could have a good run tonight, but fortunately has to settle for a 16th place finish tonight. Josh Robbins 17th. Justin Gable 18th. Bobby Cheney 19th. And James Coulibaly rounds out the top 20. Rudy?
All right, Hayes Booth, 21st. Cody Lamas, 22nd. Tony Hilbrand's 23rd. Nicholas Kressel, 24th. Dallas Myhan, 25th. Scott Shire, 26th. Taylor Fry, 27th. Aiden Henry, 28th. And Patrick Colby, 29th. Chad Oxendine finishing with a disappointing 30th place finish, but I think he did get all his laps back, but he just was unable to get back to the front. Not enough time. Joseph?
Freddie De La Rosa had a fast car early on. Unfortunately, got caught up in one of the late race accidents. He finishes 31st, the last car on the lead lap. Elisha Gracia, 32nd, first car that finished the lap down. Cole Freilich, 33rd. Benjamin Miles, 34th. Spencer Madden, 35th. Liza B. Strong early on, got involved in a late race crash in 36th. John Barry, another tough race for him to start off the season. Crashed at Daytona early, crashed late here tonight at Chicagoland. So hopefully he could turn his luck around next week at Texas Motor Speedway. Cody Miller, 38th. Dylan Patterson, 39th. Keaton Jones rounds out the top 40th. And Michael Keithley will finish dead last in 41st.
All right, very good. Well, thank you, Joseph. I do appreciate it. You know that, buddy. We'll be here tomorrow night, folks, for the Laura Arca series. And gosh, I forget what track you guys were at.
Darlington.
Darlington, thank you. Yes, Darlington Raceway tomorrow night, folks, for the Laura Arca series and the OP Racing Super Speedway series. So, well, thank you again. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up on the video. That helps out the league. And give us a subscribe there. If you don't mind, that helps out the channel. So we will catch you next time. Till then, stay safe and have a good night.